Here we go. This is our commentary.
For Star Wars Episode whatever, The Force Awakens.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
So we must preface this by saying that you've seen it how many times?
This will be my third time seeing this.
And this will be my second time seeing it, but it took me multiple sittings to get through it once.
This is my maiden voyage.
Yes. So everything that Jackie says
We'll be gentle.
will be spontaneous, which will be great.
It might be a lot of like, you
Oh, I guarantee it will be.
Yes.
won't be able to see my pointing in anger.
So
Well, anger leads to hate.
again,
Hate
And
leads
hate
to
leads to-
suffering.
Yeah.
Suffering leads to this movie.
we're loading this up.
I've seen the prequels.
When we say go, start your player right on the Star Wars logo, right? That's when we wanted to start?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, it's a
The
Lucasfilm?
Lucasfilm,
The Lucasfilm.
but it's not. But we'll call it that.
And
Oh,
I think I've seen this movie before.
yeah.
yeah.
Let me brighten.
And start.
Star Wars.
You
Here
should
we go,
have the Star Wars logo
Wow.
fading into darkness.
slowly
Now,
fading
I
into
like
space.
recycling.
here was my biggest thing with this: is right off the bat, the music's not powerful.
It's
No,
not. I
it's
gotta
kind
say,
of-
just
I
overall.
actually thought there was
Soft.
something wrong with it.
Well, it also isn't coming off of the 20th Century Fox fanfare, which is a little.
Wait, Luke Skywalker vanished?
Well, don't believe everything you read. Well, yes, of course, it's right there in yellow and black.
So the sinister boy band First Order has risen from the ashes of the Empire, and I really want to know who funded these people.
The Last Jedi. Is this anything like The Last Unicorn? Because that was a great cartoon.
Oh, you just wait.
Yeah, the music in this. While we're on the subject of the music, the music is just weak in this
Leia
entire thing.
Organa.
The only time you notice the score is when he's playing callbacks to the old stuff,
Exactly.
which is shocking because John Williams is the only one who brought legitimacy to the prequels with the score.
Exactly. Yeah, you say what you will about the prequels, the music is actually pretty outstanding in those movies.
So they're going to Planet Jackoff, where some ally has discovered a clue to Luke's whereabouts. This is exciting. Hold on to your seat.
Hold on, video game loading. The video game is loading.
And we'll have our typical pan down to some sort of planetoid. This is a long... Wow, it took a while to get to that planet.
It's
Oh, look, it has a moon.
It has a moon. That's no moon.
Hey, who's giving the middle finger?
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams to this audience.
That represents the phallic reach of the Empire or the
The
boy
First
band,
Order,
whatever they're
or
called.
this, that, or the other thing.
I like the heroic music happening right now.
Yes, heroic music for evil people.
If this were in 3D, I might jump back.
I do like this shot here with the stormtroopers
Yeah,
inside
this
the
is-
thing. This is kind of cool. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, the redesigns, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I'm kind of up in the air on the redesigns of the stormtroopers. But say what but there is one thing that they have improved. They can actually hit a target.
Well, they're, and the first one, and the first
Oh, I
one,
know
mean,
this guy.
A New Hope.
He's on all my cereal
They
boxes.
were scary.
Yeah.
The stormtroopers were like scary, and then by the time Return of the Jedi was out, they were just Keystone
Yeah.
cops.
Butt plugs?
So this scene, I was kind of like, is he Obi-Wan kind of a person? Or
Yeah, he is a total waste of good actor. That's what he is.
So he's giving him,
So Edgar Allan Poe Dameron here.
yes. So he gives him this.
Butt plug.
It's like a flash drive.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Yes, it's
to put into his.
Now, I don't hate this thing because he's nowhere near as annoying as I thought it was going to be, but from a performance standpoint, as far as a puppet goes, it actually can act, which surprised the hell out of me.
It does
Okay,
help that it's a real
now
robot.
before we get into what's about to happen here, in the first one in 1977, we see Darth Vader. He does his really badass opening, and the next time we see him, he's choking a bitch, and screaming at everybody, and they jump and they say, yes, sir. They all hop to it. So we know he is a bad guy.
Right.
There's something coming up here that just irks the ever-loving holy hell out of me. and we'll get to it in a second as soon as all the death and destruction happens.
Right. So here's my thing with this resistance thing. If they've been in charge of the galaxy for 3 decades now, wouldn't the evil people be the resistance?
Yeah,
they'd be
you'd
the
think.
upstarts. But like, why are the good guys suddenly broke again and have nothing and shitty old X-wing fighters?
Because reasons.
And live on desert planets and shit. And the evil empire's like fully stocked. Like, how did that happen?
Reasons.
Because okay, because it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. There's an Empire moment. Remember that?
Yes, the Millennium Falcon thing.
That moment in Empire that we all loved so much? Well, here it is again.
So up to now, when I was watching this the first time, I was like, okay, I'm interested. You know.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm hearing a lot of Ewok noises. Is that just me?
Are you making Ewok noises?
No, I'm
You mean
just
like
saying.
little creatures screaming in horrible pain?
Yeah, it's
As
like
if millions of
Ewoks.
millions of voices
Jawas were suddenly slaughtered.
and and then suddenly silenced. Okay, now let's just set this up. You know, there's a cutesy poo, slightly comedic droid who now has very vital information to the rebellion.
Stuck into his chest by a...
Yeah, on a desert planet. So remember that stuff in the first Star Wars? How much you loved it? Well, here it is again.
This whole thing, though, feels like it's on a soundstage, and it feels like a TV show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't feel big.
Ah, Wilson!
Okay. Yes.
man.
No,
Wilson!
he's Wilson the volleyball, which they missed a chance to make him, like, instead of FN, whatever his name is, he could have been WLS 692. We'll call you Wilson,
Yep,
because that's hilarious.
exactly.
That is flat out hilarious. And that's just, so you know, Jackie, so we know he's the emotionally troubled one.
There's always a
I
weak
like the
link.
design of this ship. This is pretty
The
neat.
big condor.
Yeah, the big bat.
Oh, I like this ship.
I'm Batman.
I mean, if the sides come down and just flatten everything on either side.
Wham, 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 wham.
Hey, he's out of uniform.
He's got the orange flap. He's
Flashy shoulder pads.
Okay, so here we have Darth Vader making his really badass entrance, sort of.
like our new Darth Vader.
Okay, so far so good. All right, I guess he's not that terrible.
No.
Okay,
well-
yeah, this whole bit is actually
Tell me this doesn't look like a soundstage
Oh,
from
of
Star
course
Trek:
it
The Next
does.
Generation. Like, those wide shots are awful. It's so cheap looking.
I'm the cutest aboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, Q will come along and save everybody.
Oh, Mr. Wayne? It sounds like Bane or something. He's got his Bane mask.
When we have the droid, then you have my permission to die.
He
So
also,
okay, so he's not so terrible of a villain so far. He's going to do the really cool thing in a second here. Or is it? It's coming. Okay, that's pretty. Oh wow, he's a horrible monster. And then there's this. This is
Oh,
this
this
is
is-
cool.
you like this?
I think this was cool, but
I
it's
was laughing.
but anything is going to go away with this little bit of Joss Whedon dialogue coming up.
Oh, yeah, this is terrible. Again, like, I can't say it enough. When those wide shots, it just looks so
Yeah.
cheap. Look at that. Styrofoam rocks.
Well, it does look like green screen.
Foam rocks, the whole bit.
And now you're telling us
Yeah.
he's not.
Scary.
Yeah, he's not scary anymore. You see, oh look, you know he's
Wow, you just defanged your villain.
exactly. See, and that's what I'm saying is that every time Vader was on screen, everybody was just quaking in their
Who would
boots.
say that except for Leia? Leia might have said that to him.
Yeah, and then here's one of the other useless characters.
Yes, this is the silver.
Your
Telly
action
board.
figure trooper.
Yeah, we don't want to give this away for Jackie yet, but that character serves no purpose.
Yep, that's about it. That's what.
Okay, so let me get this straight. We're on a desert planet with rounded huts that are now on fire and everyone's dead. I think I've seen this movie before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, he senses something.
a presence he's not felt since.
He senses a really emotional stormtrooper
What?
standing there like an idiot with his Deer in the headlights.
Now, yeah.
You can almost see the piss running down his leg at this point. Like, this just there's something wrong with this. Right now, I'm thinking, this doesn't
R2
look or
is
feel
sad.
right.
Why would that stop a droid?
He's sad. He lost
He's
his
sad.
man.
You see, because his head is
They
tilted.
don't
He's
have
sad.
feelings.
Sure they do. This is the
Let's-
future
Oh
of
wait, I forgot. It's
future
Disney.
events.
Everything has a soul and everything has feelings.
So, cut to evil people leaving
Yeah.
with some Star Destroyer.
Yeah,
looking
that's
thing.
that really is a valid point. Who funded all this? Because
Where'd they get
it
all
made
this?
total sense when it was the Empire because they were feeding
Oh,
off
the
of
flying
the
submarine.
The
Yeah.
Old Republic and everything.
yeah. So they had plenty of the
Senate.
stuff laying around. But yeah, who funded this in secret?
Yeah, right. Like the Emperor's dead and Vader's gone. So
I want to know who polishes their floors.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, good point. And here's Wilson. The gratuitous shots of Wilson. I love these. How many of these shots are in this movie?
Oh God!
I'm sweaty and panicking. I'm having an anxiety attack.
And everybody lost their mind because oh my God, it's a black stormtrooper. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares about
Yeah.
that? I just ooh,
Ooh, oh.
scary chrome.
You mean the Republic doesn't have affirmative action? Or they do?
Well, you got a female stormtrooper and a black one right here.
Oh, so equal opportunity employment.
They
Exactly.
filled their quotas.
Exactly.
Just the thing here with this guy, he just constantly is doing this, huffing and puffing, all sweaty, with this panicky look on his face.
That's acting, Keith. That's
over emoting.
that's acting.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's trying to hit the back row in the theater.
Yeah.
So now we're introduced to Mary Sue. I mean,
Yeah,
Ray.
I'm sorry. This is an absolute Mary Sue character, and anybody
I
who
stand
thinks,
behind Max Landis 175.
oh yeah, and this isn't a sexist thing. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's that she's a woman. It's just she's a lousy character.
Yes, and you'll
Yeah,
see what.
and
they do.
anybody
This
who
is-
wants to tell me about strong women characters in sci-fi, I give you Ellen Ripley, and then shut the hell up.
yeah, this is.
It's a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I was trying to act surprised.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes, this
Oh,
is.
she hydrates. That's
Let me
good.
guess. You must have bought the action figures.
Oh no,
Wait,
no.
I couldn't because I didn't include her.
They didn't make the action figures. That's
That's right.
right.
It's
So, yeah,
in
let's-
the factory with
let's
the
talk
smart
about that.
switch doll.
Yeah. Let's talk about that for a second. So they oversell this character as this strong women her heroine who's going to save the galaxy, yet they won't make a toy.
No.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like 30 years ago, there was definitely the philosophy of female action figures just didn't sell to boys, but it certainly doesn't hold true
Yeah.
nowadays because
I had every Princess Leia they made back then. I did.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got all the characters. I was-
Exactly. Oh no,
when I
yeah,
was a
no,
little boy,
totally. I
was-
did too. Yeah.
Then I got older. Then I hit like teenage years and said, "Wow, Star Wars is dumb."
Yeah, but I mean,
Okay, so-
nowadays, geeks are girls too, and they have just as much interest in buying action figures too. So why they're not including this Rey spoilers
I don't
and
know.
and Black Widow in all of their marketing is just a dumb move.
I do like all these crashed old ships, but I
Yeah.
can't understand why they'd leave them in the sand for 30 fucking years.
Yeah, especially when they got so many scavengers like
Like her.
yeah, exactly. On her flying eyeglass
So
case.
she's scavenging old ships when she's completely covered in cloth, and yet when she's flying across a desert which has sand ricocheting that would cut her skin, now she leaves her ankles and face exposed.
Well, yeah.
Well, geez, Jackie.
I'm glad you're
Pay
keeping up.
attention.
I have nothing else.
So these scenes really kill me.
This job is killing me. I'm only 27 years old.
Oh, is she a slave?
Yeah, or her life is terrible. Either way. Oh, this is Simon Pegg with a digital face.
So the idea here is that she can barely make enough money to eat. He gives her 3 packets of Jell-O or whatever that is. This is important going forward. See,
Oh, one son.
Yeah, so that this isn't
those
tattooing.
are moisture evaporators.
Oh, E.T.'s dead.
And is that a puppet of Luke Skywalker? Why does she have a puppet of an X-Wing pilot?
I don't know.
And what is she marking down? I've scavenged that much stuff.
I got to
got
admit,
3
this is
packets
really
of-
cool because this actually happened. This isn't an effect. They actually figured out chemistry to make this all happen.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so that's neat. Apparently, it tastes like human
muffin?
waste, but
No.
but it actually does this.
All right, so that's it. That's what she gets for all that scavenging. She gets a fucking like green muffin. This is important going forward. Keep that in mind.
Do you think it's pistachio flavored if it's green?
It's Soylent Green.
Oh.
It tastes like.
There's-
I don't care. Why does she have a puppet? Why does she have this thing? Well, no, then again, she
Wait a
probably
minute.
scavenged it from the ship.
Is that Anakin Skywalker's
Yeah.
helmet from the Phantom Menace? Again, they left this busted up AT-AT laying around for 30 fucking years. Why
This is tense.
Somebody clean it up.
Yeah.
Obviously, they don't believe in recycling scrap metal.
No, yeah, especially all these scavengers
Well, if she
don't
did-
believe in.
No.
She could probably bring this whole thing in and eat like a queen.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Haven't
exactly.
thought of that.
Oh, this is the dumbest thing. What is that?
Oh, she
It's
speaks
like
a
a
foreign
cow
language.
with a box on its head. Like, what is that?
I don't know.
This is
Look,
we made a monster, and he's kind of like a Jawa.
and there's Deep Roy getting his appearance.
but is he supposed to be like a Jawa type character? That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, it's the not Jawa is writing his not bantha,
I bet it's called an Awaj.
something
Jawa
like
spelled
that. Yeah,
backwards.
because everything's got to have a crazy name to sell action
Why
figures.
couldn't they get a better animatronic thing?
That thing is horrible, isn't it?
Oh yeah. The
thing they
large
have
I'm
scale.
watching it walk away slowly, and I'm like, holy.
It's
fuck.
like those
Yeah,
panda bears
that
they have
guy's
at the
not
mall.
eating. He's gonna die before he gets to his next place. That
Yeah,
thing
all
can't-
of the large scale animatronics are terrible in this.
Why doesn't that guy just jump off that thing and walk
Yeah, I could-
himself? He's never going to get to where he needs
I
to
can
go.
think faster than that. thing.
Exactly. He's going to die out there. I'm like, they show the shot. He's walking to like nothingness. It's just,
Yep.
see, where's he going? Look,
Why is he
my
so
grandmother
shocked?
walks faster than that, and she's dead. All right, come on, beach ball. Come on, Red, let's go. You can almost hear it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm not going that way. Fine, you go that way.
Oh, he just said,
You'll be malfunctioning within a day, you
wow.
nearsighted scrap pile.
Where is she going? Let's walk to nowhere.
We're on a road to
Sounds
nowhere.
like Charlie Brown's parents.
Like- there's one of your.
Okay, there's one of the
wipes.
wipes. Yeah, okay, because I just couldn't remember any
To
of
the
the.
Star Destroyer looking.
Yeah.
All right, now we have Mark Ruffalo, badly damaged here. I like how they use the torture chair from The Empire Strikes Back.
Pretty much.
It's the chair. It's the same.
Well, it's
damn
everything you loved about the first 3 movies crammed into one, so it's a much more efficient viewing of these things.
thing. Right.
You know, as opposed to watching 6 hours of Star Wars, you can now watch 2.5.
Yeah, right. So now a spooky dark face guy, who we don't have his name yet, right?
No, we don't have. No.
So let me ask you this, because this happens many times in this movie. Since when is the Force the Vulcan mind meld?
I don't know. Doesn't
I can
he?
read your mind.
He looks like a semi-skilled cosplayer.
Yes.
Yeah, he looks like he designed his own character and he's going to run around at Comic-Con.
He's like the guy. You ever listen to Howard Stern when they have Darth Nihilus?
Oh, jeez.
Darth Nihilus. That's him. How can he read people's minds? Especially when you find out that he's a bratty kid.
I don't know. Oh, spoilers! He's a bratty kid.
And what's with this guy?
He's a bad guy. He's Snidely Whiplash.
He's another kid.
Scene chewing.
I'm telling you, the First Order's a boy band. Look at these guys. All right, so she's going back to her semi-land speeder, tipped
So-
upright thing.
What's our time check right now?
What? That's not important. It's Star Wars.
It's a long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away. And we're on a desert planet, much like Tatooine, only not.
No, I mean
And now she's getting more crappy
Oh,
food.
okay. It takes place 30 years after Return of the Jedi.
no. What I'm saying is I would be turning this movie off right now.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
What?
I-
Oh, I made it farther than this.
There's
Are you
Now,
nothing-
that's
Are you
the
that
other
bored
thing.
already?
This is nothing for me
I
here.
saw this movie in the theaters, and I got to admit, it was much more impressive because it was bigger. I'm not really certain that this is going to hold up
Yes,
over
it
time
will,
because.
it says Star
Don't they
Wars
have
on
other
it.
food options?
Well, hey,
People
the
give it-
prequels say Star Wars on them too.
But a lot of people have them on DVD. It made a lot of money. People will give this shit a pass because it says Star Wars on it.
Yeah.
If this was space movie set in space, no one would like it. But it's got the branding on it. It's got characters that look like the characters we're familiar with. It's even in this movie, we've got the characters we're familiar with.
Yeah.
So people just spooge over this garbage. It's inane bullshit. This is a hackneyed first draft script. It's terrible. This is just
This was
This is as shitty as the
fact
fucking
that this was
prequels.
written by Lawrence Kasdan just blows my mind. Who wrote Empire and Raiders of the Lost
the
Ark?
only thing that makes this better than the prequels is it's got practical sets and practical models. And other than if this was shot on a green screen, it would be the prequels.
Yeah,
It really would be. Okay, so
yeah. The
Now
Buffy
he
the
gets his
Vampire
name.
Slayer acting. Yeah,
So apparently they don't have a budget to powder down this poor man.
no, he's got to look in distress. He's in distress. He's emotionally
I understand
Sweat
that
he
equals
wants
acting.
to leave the First Order boy band as soon as possible. He's a real musician. He doesn't want to do this corporate gack anymore. So now we have I'm going to pose as the stormtrooper and take my hostage to
right through the
Yes,
hangar.
Right through-
people just march hostages right through the hangar in plain sight.
Yes.
Now we get in something that looks like a TIE fighter, only it's black, but it's still a TIE fighter, but it's not the TIE fighter you used to know, because now it's the future, and ships are black. Like the X-Wings are all black, too.
Yeah.
Everything's black. I guess in 30 years, everything's black. And
Inconspicuous. Inconspicuous.
Whoops.
Hey, look at that. That's kind of that's an odd thing.
I've seen middle-aged soccer moms do this at the gas station all the time. never works out well.
So now
Yeah, see.
this is amazing. This is just amazing.
Now remember, he wants to leave the First Order because he doesn't want to kill anybody. You'll note. And he's essentially he's a child soldier, for lack of a better term. He's been raised to be a stormtrooper,
And this is basically
he's
his first
killing
day on the job.
And this is his first day on the job, and he's killing everybody he's ever known because he doesn't want to kill anybody.
now-
Is everybody keeping up?
I'm keeping up. Now remember, this pilot here, Edgar Allan Podunk, is the best pilot in the rebellion or the resistance, whatever they want to,
Because they keep telling us.
whatever they found in the thesaurus that matches
Yep.
rebellion, and now he's gonna fly very badly, and
He's no Wedge Antilles, that's for sure.
why didn't they say that? Why not? They call out everything else. They should
Yeah.
have said, "You're no Wedge Antilles." Yeah, and Finn's having a pretty good time there, just shooting and killing.
Yeah.
He's a peaceful stormtrooper.
I swear most of this acting is like straight out of like Buffy the
Christ.
Vampire Slayer.
And this
It's
whole
just-
movie's it's close-ups. It's shot like TV. This doesn't have an epic feel to it at all. Oh, there's the boy band guy. Which one's the lead singer? Kylo Ren or the guy?
well,
the
he's-
redheaded guy.
He's got the more
No,
expensive
Kylo Ren
looking.
would be the bassist.
Yeah, he's the baritone. First Order. That's so classic. I swear you could see 11-year-old girls with the First Order posters in their room.
Oh, that's awesome. Yes, the guns that take forever to.
The Guns of Navarone.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's with these guns? They're like thermal heat seeking.
Boy, yeah, these things would sure be useful later on in the movie. But that's right. We can only shoot them once.
You notice too, like, I don't know. Never mind.
Oh my God!
I'll get into
who
it later.
cares? This movie's terrible.
Jackie, you're supposed to be gripped with fear.
Hey, this thing made $1 billion
Aren't
like
you rooting for
overnight.
these two guys?
and-
you don't want these two guys to
I
die.
don't
And
care.
according to the internet, this thing is like the most orgasmic movie ever made.
Since the last orgasmic movie ever made,
Yeah,
I mean-
since
Furious 7.
I enjoy such movies as Gone in 60 Seconds, and
Yeah.
Okay, so
Bad.
Mr. Podunk just got shot, and now
I
they're
don't
going to
care.
crash.
I hope he dies.
yeah,
And our action figure lady stormtrooper is filling us in on important.
yes,
plot
he hasn't
details
had
of
any
nothing.
other outbursts before because this was his first day on the job. Now just setting things up, I can certainly check my brain out at the door with the best of them because I love me Godzilla movies. I love them, and those are movies you just do not think about.
We ain't
When they-
found shit.
There's the famous, yeah, there's the famous trailer shot of
Yep.
again sweating and panicky. This poor guy, he's just a stress ball. Someone get him a massage or something.
Yeah, they all look chubby. All of the stormtroopers, just for some reason, they all look like they need to hit the stairmaster. Now
So,
remember, yeah, we're
this-
gonna
this
find
was
out
weird.
later that he gets, for some reason, somehow, without explanation, gets thrown from the wreckage, but he loses his jacket.
Yeah, he lost his jacket.
Did you spontaneously undress upon impact?
Well,
You
so
will-
the sinkhole eats the ship. Okay, so the sinkhole swallows the ship,
And,
and well, he stands there, mouth agape, instead of like, oh fuck, I better get out of here. But like, this guy goes back looking for Poe, some guy he just met who's now his best friend. Poe, you find out later on, survived this too. Didn't really bother to go looking for Finn, did he?
no, yeah, he got ejected from the wreck, and that was it. But somehow he managed to take his clothes off. Now, the few car accidents I've ever been in, that was my first instinct. Like, geez, my car's
jacket's-
on fire. I want to strip.
I better get out of this jacket. It's too hot on this desert planet.
Yeah, exactly. Dress in layers.
But the jacket's essential to the next scene, don't you know?
Costume
Because
change.
because convenience of plot.
Because reasons.
So he spies Mos Eisley Spaceport, the most wretched hive of scum and villainy.
You'll never.
Well, yeah.
Exactly. We must be cautious.
You know, I got to save some of my comments because I don't want to wreck it for Jack.
Oh, like, fire away.
No, you can't. You got to keep going. That's what I said when Pete's like, "You got to finish it." And I'm like, I can't. This is so bad.
Remember that shot of Obi-Wan and Luke looking at the?
26 minutes into this?
Yeah, we're
Oh,
only
yeah.
26 minutes.
buckle up.
Yeah, remember that shot from A New Hope? Well, here it is.
Mos Eisley Spaceport. You'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. So these guys are trying to find the rest of First Order, right? Because they need like 5 to be a boy band. And they're like, "Look, I want to be the lead singer. You do the backup vocals." "No, I'm in charge here because I'm wearing black. I lead the boy band."
So in the new order,
I'm not taking orders
guys
from you,
used
you
to be
ginger.
Yellow hair.
He's a ginge.
You don't want to mess with Kylo Ren. He's got a funky voice actuator thing.
I like pink skin, yellow hair guy.
Yeah.
It's like an ass.
There was another Lucas wipe right there, by the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I
We should have counted them.
yeah. Just for some reason, I did not.
Why
I
is
did
he
not.
running around like an asshole? What's his problem?
He's lost. He's sweaty
Jesus
and scared
Christ.
again.
I get it.
He's got like one emotion. I'm sweaty and scared.
This is terrible.
This is what the freaking. Why would you drink that?
Because he's
Well,
dying of
he's been
He's
in the
gonna have
desert.
Fucking
and
diphtheria for weeks. He's gonna be shitting his pants.
That's
Look at
that. If there's anything in this movie that screams Disney, that thing's face is it.
Almost all the new characters scream Disney.
Yeah.
This whole thing screams Disney. It's so bad. So,
But I
now-
like the fact that he has an asshole.
Yeah.
They actually made this giant saggy balloon float with an asshole.
And
So
somebody
right now, the
said, I
Black
wanted
Widow-
to
Now-
out of that.
Yeah, and this is exactly why she's a Mary Sue, because she's, as the more we learn about her, she's awesome at everything right out
she
of the
tries,
gate.
Yeah.
You know, say what you will about Luke. Luke was a little loser. He was he was whiny. He could fix things, but he wasn't the best at fixing things.
They gave you the fact that he had some skill already. He knew
Yeah.
how to pilot a ship. You know. and
Yeah,
had-
but he wasn't the best. But he was also on a farm where you kind of needed to know that stuff.
Well,
now,
right, but
why
this
do you need
girl
to? Yeah, you
could barely scavenge parts for food.
Yeah,
Now she's going to chase this guy down and murder him violently, apparently, because he's wearing.
because
A
her beach
jacket.
ball said to.
Because the beach ball said that he stole the jacket from Edgar Allan Poe. And meanwhile, everyone standing around in this marketplace is just obviously just watching this happen.
Yep.
Nobody decides to go, hey, why are you going to kill that guy? What are you doing?
I don't think anybody cares.
Much like the audience.
I mean, she was just getting attacked in the marketplace and nobody cared.
That's another good point. There's nobody with a conscience in this entire market?
No, because it's like Tatooine. Nobody gives a shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
sad robot is sad.
Did you just say it's like Tatooine? Are you accusing this movie of copying something?
Yep.
You're right. It's a lot like it, only it's
Oh,
called
she's
Planet
got
Jack
blood on
Off.
her hand.
And that is the only sign of weakness she's going to show in this entire movie.
Now they are BFFs. From this moment forward, he cares about her more than life itself.
She's almost cracking up when you see her. When you see her giving her lines, it's almost like she looks like she's trying all of her might to like hold back a,
You're
a
right.
belly
She's got
laugh.
That Jerry Seinfeld, like.
What's the deal with this drawing?
Exactly. He'll say his lines on Seinfeld, and you can see him just barely being able to hold back his laughter. Oh, there they are, right over there.
Remember that
Two conveniently placed stormtroopers.
Yeah, you know that shot from the cantina in the first one where there's two stormtroopers and they get pointed and
yeah, exactly.
There you go.
But here's what kills me even more. So Kylo Ren in the previous scene ordered them to get the droid, right? Because he wants the thumb drive with the map to Luke Skywalker for whatever fucking reason. So these two guys go down looking for the robot, and this is okay. Okay, whatever. They're chasing him through the market. It's about to get way worse and way stupider.
Oh, was that the thing that Jabba had next to his...
Yes, I think it is.
Yeah.
Okay, Bebop Doop 4. Do something.
You're our only hope.
Wait, he's sweaty and scared again. So, here we go. This is a good way to get the droid back. Just fucking nuke everything.
Yep.
Just blow up everything. They almost blew up the droid right there. And I'm sure when FS-242 gets back after destroying this droid, boy band guy's going to have a problem with him.
Mm-hmm.
I told you to get the droid back, not nuke the city. Like, what is this about? This is just dumb action scene. Like, we need our characters to run from explosions. This serves no purpose. This goes against everything the guy told him to do in the previous scene.
Well, no,
He said,
it does have a purpose, and that's coming up in just a second.
But these TIE fighter pilots are bombing
What about
everything.
that one? It's junk. Oh, no.
Oh, gee, that didn't leave any shrapnel marks.
Junk looks good in that, yeah, because this has been sitting here for 30 years without anybody looking for
You know
it.
what? I just realized why nobody recycles scrap metal. It just disintegrates upon impact. It's not really metal. Because there's no shrapnel. There's dirt flying everywhere, but
They were so close to that
Now,
blast. They should be
Again, here she is out of the gate, and suddenly she knows everything about this ship. I know how to fly it. I know where the guns are.
Keep in mind,
I know where,
she could barely feed herself 10 minutes ago.
yeah, and she's about to, do, all of the,
Same with Captain Kill here.
yeah.
The peaceful
Yeah, she can turn all this stuff on. She knows exactly how to fly this thing. This is a Mary Sue character. This is somebody that is just complete wish fulfillment for the author.
Look at this thing.
Yeah.
is that the Millennium Falcon?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
That's why they played the music.
This is so they have to give her a little bit, Pete. That
Yeah.
she's not quite the
I
expert
hate
pilot
this little
yet.
thing. Watch this. The little
look, it's
movie
Bobby Bitch
he's going to
Tits.
do. That's mine.
Oh God.
Ugh.
No.
Yeah.
So after banging it in the sand a couple of times and taking a tent down,
That
with
was
it,
her learning curve.
exactly. She is now
And now-
Solo level capable of flying this 30-year-old ship. Look at this barrel rolls. This is more than he did in the A New Hope. He could not fly it this way.
Well, he did, drift slightly to the left. That was one hell of a maneuver.
Maneuvers,
He did lose
exactly. So
Yep.
look at this. Now she's in Captain Kill.
Yeah,
He's
and
try to shoot these TIE
And
fighters.
all of these maneuvers are just Oh, you see, and she's doing it without a co-pilot.
That's right.
And she's doing all of this crazy stuff.
And she's like strafing the ground.
And
scrape up
you
the
can
dust.
see she's going to be flying through some.
And he's figured out how to use the laser cannons from it
Yep.
on a 30-year-old ship, mind you. This is
I was
old
gonna say,
technology.
everything is really clean. I mean, look how bright those yellows and reds are.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the first colors to fade over time, and it's been in the desert in high heat.
Yeah.
And it's old technology, and these two have figured out how to use it.
Oh, yeah. And not
in
only is she doing
seconds.
barrel roll, she's going to fly her ship through another ship.
She's amazing.
You
She's
know.
the greatest character ever. I heard people talking about how much they love this character, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, this is just
She's
ridiculous.
insufferable.
Oh my god!
Yeah, she can
horrible.
do all of this crazy shit. And
And I love the people who say, "Oh, she could do it because of the Force." Really, the Force teaches you how to fix things. and
Luke
fly ships
Skywalker
and
had the Force too, and he was a whiny little brat.
He couldn't do anything.
He didn't
right.
get anything right.
Got his hand chopped off.
Yeah.
So there goes one TIE fighter. Nice shooting, Tex. He's gaining confidence now. Oh, look. Another scavenger. I'll take that. I
Yeah.
can get a brownie with that. Oh, my God. Yeah, this is bad.
Oh yeah,
no.
yeah. This whole maneuver coming up. I mean, this is
setback.
incredibly clever, but I would expect a very seasoned pilot to do this.
This one?
Actually, everything from here on in. No, the maneuver at the end that actually ends the dogfight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's a great thing, but I would imagine a pilot who's been flying for 30
This
years.
one right here?
Well, no, this is really cool.
Boy, she turned
But
that
again,
thing on a
if
dime.
it wasn't by
She did
Mary
better than-
Sue Jedi here,
She's doing better than Han Solo through the asteroids. Look at this.
Yeah, this
it's
is-
cramped. This is like
Yeah.
Death Star level stuff.
Hey, remember that whole sequence in Return of the Jedi where they're flying through the Death Star?
Yeah,
Wasn't that
exactly.
great? Well,
Looks
here it
just
is.
like- I know it does. Whoa, nice move. But she's good.
Yeah.
And the whole time she's like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Well,
Yeah,
here's the other
this move
thing.
here, this is really this I will admit is a cool move if it was done by Han.
Right.
It's like that's really clever, but but Mary Sue Jedi here it's just eye rolling.
But when she entered that ship, she entered through the exhaust accelerator pipes, which are never an open cavern to the cavity of the ship, or else there'd be fire literally going through the entire ship, which would incinerate everybody. So why?
But that's how the Empire builds their shit. You go in through
That's
the
why it's all
exhaust and
broken.
blow shit up. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Look at
they.
it. Oh, wow, aren't we
I
great?
think it's almost it's not a bug; it's a feature. To actually build holes that you can actually destroy the ship with.
It's not a bug, it's a feature. Now we have to repair the ship. So we have to repair what we broke during our expert run at these TIE fighters.
She constantly looks like she can barely choke down all of this dialogue. She's like on the verge of cracking up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the motivator's going.
Oh, great! Touch metal that has steam pouring through it, because that's not hot.
Another
Yeah.
Lucas wipe.
Okay, yeah. I just for some reason didn't remember it.
You were too preoccupied with the badness.
Oh god.
This guy wants to join the boy
Hey,
band.
officer, do you have a pen? I need a pen.
He wants to be in the boy band. He's got the look. He's well coiffed.
Yeah. He's not this guy here. Adam Driver is certainly one of the better actors in this, but he just doesn't come across as a very effective villain. Do you have a pen? And the temper tantrums don't help.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. He's trying. I get it. He's not as powerful as Vader. I get it.
Yeah,
But he's
an insolent brat. He's
Yeah.
a millennial
yeah.
with a lightsaber. Or a lifesaver.
It's
It's
something
kind of weird, too. Like, he doesn't kill the guy there. He just waits, and then now he kills the guy. Like,
you got to say something for the Sith, though. They actually are a lot more innovative than the Jedi because, like, we've seen the curved handles from Count Dooku, the double-ended ones
You got the hilt.
with Darth Maul. This guy's got the old school
hilt.
medieval looking hilt. Well, the Jedi different colors. They're like Mac. They're like Macs. The Sith are Windows and PCs. The Jedis are Macs. They're all the same thing. They all look identically the same, except they're different colors, and that's their selling point.
That's hilarious. I just don't. Who would want to work for these bad guys? Because like
this is the same gag from Deadpool.
And you get killed. It's like, oh man.
Okay, that was cute. Okay, fine. The thumbs up with the lighter. Okay, that was cute.
He is a stress.
This whole thing is just oh god,
beyond stupid. This is where I started to check out when I watched it the first time, and I checked out in the very next scene because I just couldn't take it anymore. The stupidity was getting ramped. It was just each scene ratchets the stupidity to a whole new level. Like it's almost like that scene was so dumb. We got to make the next one twice as dumb, and then the one after that will be 3 times as dumb.
Why did everybody go apeshit over this movie?
Because it was Star Wars and not directed by Lucas.
Right.
It was
J.J. Abrams, the most overrated guy on the planet.
Well, I wouldn't say that. But...
I would.
Have you seen Star Trek Into Darkness?
Any of his movies that are any good? They're pretty, but they're not good.
Yeah,
Star Trek movies. That Super 8 was a travesty.
Yeah, Star Trek, his reboot has not held up. I mean, it was. I will admit, seeing it.
The first one was fun.
Yeah, the first one was fun, but it hasn't held up though. The second one,
they're both unwatchable now.
Yeah, they're just terrible.
They're all running and jumping and yelling, and they're goofy. Tell me that wasn't just like a beach ball for that scene. All right, boy, she's in control of everything at this point. Who needs a brownie?
And yeah, I mean,
who needs a cupcake? I got this.
I mean, when Peter Jackson did The Lord of the Rings, there were certain characters in the books that were just right out of the gate perfect. Oh, that's the Ring of Evil. I'm never going to touch it. But in the movies, oh, look at this.
Oh, thank God.
Oh no, you'd think that, but this is where I shut it off.
Yeah,
it gets worse.
We're home. Yeah, not.
It's at this point, Pete, and you said this to me. I was thinking this, and then you texted it to me. It's like one of those Star Trek fan films where they get like George Takei to show up in it.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like.
Exactly.
It's a cheesy fan film, and they got Harrison Ford to show up in it.
This movie is a huge fan film. That's basically what it is, because the lead character is perfect, like the lead character in Twilight, so that everybody can relate. And she has no arc. That's what I was actually starting to say about Lord of the Rings. Is he changed characters so that they would have an arc through however long they were in the movies? Right. Because if they go into it, you've got nowhere, absolutely perfect, and they have no place to go. She's perfect right out of the gate. She can, fly and repair this ship. She can, as you're going to see later on, she can use the Force with 0 training.
Right.
And as we saw in Empire, it really doesn't take that much to be a Jedi anyway. But
she has at least
nothing.
Run through the woods.
Yeah, she has absolutely no training, and she can do everything. She's heard of everybody. She knows everything. She's the most perfect character.
Oh, this Kessel Run line. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, she's the most perfect character out of the gate, and she has nowhere to go. She has no character arc.
As we're about to see here, she starts telling Han Solo how his ship is built.
Yeah.
His ship. The Kessel Run line. This is where I wanted to eat a bullet. I couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah.
This 20-year-old dingbat girl knows about the Kessel Run. And okay, so he's Han Solo, famous General Solo, right? And everyone through the movie keeps commenting on that. Why is he a smuggler again? Why is he a broke-ass smuggler again?
Well, I went back to what I knew best.
Bullshit.
That's not an excuse.
I don't even care anymore. This movie's fucking terrible.
There you go.
It gets better. This is where I shut it off.
I'm not relating to any of these characters. I don't care what happens to them. I really don't even understand how any of this started. How Kylo Ren knows everything. She knows everything.
Yeah.
The black guy's scared.
Can I ask a question now that we're almost an hour into this movie?
Oh my God.
Okay.
What's the plot? What's the plot?
Yeah, anybody listening to this who is absolutely a diehard Star Wars fan
Tell us what the
is
story's
just
about.
shaking their fist at us for how dare we insult their brand newest favorite movie? Yeah, recite to yourself the plot. Hum to yourself the villains. hum to yourself the villain's theme music. You can't. There's nothing
Okay.
memorable about this.
Here we go. This is where I shut it off. So we're getting a little backstory on where Han's been for the last whatever. And she's debating him on what parts the Millennium Falcon needs. And cue slimy monster.
Remember that
Han
that whole
Solo's-
bit with the Minoc in Empire Strikes Back where it gives you the jump scare on the window? Well, didn't you love it? Because there it was.
I did like that line where he's like, talk my way out of it. I do, every time. But, so, he's smuggling monsters for a living now.
Which
one of the
who
greatest-
have names that sound very, very suspiciously like velociraptors.
Like, one of the most important people to the death of the Empire is now smuggling monsters. And now he's stuck between... Well,
Another boy band.
The other...
the other boy band.
2 boarding parties. We haven't seen the second one yet. That are arguing over money like Greedo and Jabba again.
Yep.
Oh, I'll get you the money.
This is such a fan film. This is really such a fan film.
Wretched. I can't believe Kasdan wrote this. And Frank Marshall.
And Cobra Command. Yeah, Cobra Commander's brought all of his Cobra troops there. And look at that. It looks like.
Give us the weather-dominated G.I. Joe.
Jackie's face. Her face is awesome. She's appalled. Oh, here they come.
I just don't fucking care.
This
is,
For Christ's sake, you got Klingons in this?
Actually, the guy looks like Culture Club. The guy with the...
I believe
hair.
that these guys are actually now. Please correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm sure that I am. But I'm pretty sure that these guys are actually like a very popular musical group in China or something like that.
Oh, they look like it.
Yeah, because every
Both of these-
every big tentpole movie now has to appease the Chinese audience
Yes.
somehow. So
Well,
I think that's where these
That's
guys
because
come
they
from.
release these things overseas first now.
Mm.
So, like this pointless scene that's taking too long of Han Solo trying to gab his way out of trouble, like he did with Greedo and Jabba
Yep.
and anybody else.
I'm honestly surprised that they didn't sneak in a line of hey, I shot first, or
Oh,
something,
God.
something equally dumb. Oh yeah, see,
Oh, God.
I'm on a ship. I don't know, but I know that this switch is going to do something very useful. She's a
Why
Mary
does she
Sue
know
character.
What these things are.
Yep, she's a Mary Sue character, and these things are not named after velociraptors at all. They're like raptors or something like that.
So now we get this is Phantom Menace level dumb, really dumb.
Is this supposed to be scary or comedic relief?
This
Yes.
is where I shut the movie off. I was like, I'm done. This is so fucking stupid. Look at Han. Whoop, 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 whoop.
You know that
Like, he's a bumbling idiot.
you know that moment in Raiders of the Lost Ark where he's getting chased by the giant ball. Did you love that? Well, here you go.
This reminds me of a lot of things, like the fish thing in the Phantom Menace.
Yep.
It reminds me of when Ben Kenobi was riding this stupid lizard. Like, why do we need these monsters?
Who incidentally kill and devour everything on sight except when the
Except
plot.
for...
Yeah, except
when
when the plot needs it.
Exactly. Let's just stand here and watch it eat people. Again, these movies are made for children.
Oh, that's supposed to be a funny line.
Yes.
Yep.
Finn is the comic relief with nothing funny to say.
See?
Oh,
So-
good. Eat him. Eat
Oh
him.
No,
because
no.
reasons it's because
Yeah.
reasons we need this plot device in the stolen jacket here.
Yes, and she's good at evading these things like nobody else can.
Yeah.
Not the people who have been smuggling these things
And
know
she
what
knows
they are.
once again, oh wait a second, I gotta find a switch that's gonna close a certain door.
Now, keep in mind she's on a different ship.
No. She's still on the same ship that she was flipping the switches on the
No,
accidentally
I know,
let 'em
but
all
like
out.
it's not the Millennium
Oh,
Falcon.
yeah,
it's
yeah,
yet,
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
yet another
Yes.
ship.
The
Yes.
monster that eats everything
Is
in
dragging,
sight is dragging him all over the ship.
and she
Right.
knows exactly which button to push to make
To close the door.
to close the
and chop his
door
legs
on this
off
other ship she's never been on before.
and save her new BFF.
And she knows which switch under which floor panel will open up the wrong door. Yeah, she's a Mary Sue character, and I don't care what you say.
No, of course she is, but this is horrible. So back to our bumbling hero from yesteryear. Chewbacca gets
Wookie.
shot in the arm, and now Like Han Solo's never used that in
Oh, poor
his 75
Chewie.
years of existence.
Yeah, he's never actually borrowed that thing in the, hasn't he known Chewbacca since like he was a teenager?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. He never said, "Let me borrow your gun. Mine's shitted out," or
Yeah.
"I dropped it," or "I lost it." And just let me try that thing. Can I try that thing? I doubt Chewie's that selfish.
your
that he
gun
wouldn't
gives
wanna
me a
use it.
boner. I'd like to shoot that, would you?
Doesn't he say that line twice in this? Like, "Oh, I like this."
Yeah, he
says it,
does.
like twice.
Yeah. Well, he's getting old. He can't remember things.
And Chewie's in agony, and now we have the
Comic relief scenes of he's
"Come
trying
on,
to help.
baby, don't let me down."
Yeah. Oh, hey, remember that scene in The Empire Strikes Back where they almost get eaten by the space worm? Well, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you have the whole comic relief. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
We got the Jedi training thing. The
Yeah,
ball.
the little Jedi. Yeah, the Jedi ball callback. But yeah, we got the comic relief of him trying to help Chewie, and then her being she knows the ship better than the old man who owns it.
And they go to hyperspace in the docking bay. What if they clip the door on their way out? And then we find out this guy's a double agent. He's a hired gun.
There's
working
another
for-
one. Okay, yeah, there are a lot of wipes. The reason I'm bringing.
Look at Jackie.
The only reason I'm bringing up this is not the
Okay.
Death Star, folks.
This
This is not the Death
This is
Star.
Planet
Remember?
Hoth with a
minute.
cannon inside, but it is. Oh, I love this. I forgot about this.
Another waste of a
Completely.
perfectly good actor.
I was like,
For
it's
a mo-
giant golem.
Yeah, for a movie that was priding itself on practical effects, we've got some of the worst CGI I've ever seen.
It's fucking giant golem. What is this character? What is he? Is he the new emperor?
Yes, and he has it. Also furthers the Star Wars tradition of really brilliantly named characters. His name is Snoke, Dooku, Snoke,
Is it Snoke or Snope?
Snoke.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah,
I knew it was something stupid like that because
Yeah.
they mention it. I think they mention it once. You're not. How are you supposed to know who he is?
no,
So, did
they.
they have him cloaked in shadow because the CGI was that bad? Or
I
was
don't
it-
know.
it's
Oh wait,
supposed
hold
to
on.
be-
There's a spoiler.
It's like a callback to when the
Yeah.
Emperor used to hologram in front of Darth Vader, except that this is giant size.
Yeah, because
Because scary.
again, calling back to my love for Godzilla movies, it is absolutely impossible to take a normal sized actor or character and make him look large. They had to do it in CGI.
Why does he have to be 40 feet high? Because scary.
I don't know.
Because he's
Why
evil
couldn't they
because
put
he's
Andy
giant?
Serkis in makeup for this? Seriously, or even CGI assisted makeup.
Why didn't they just
that-
let Andy Serkis be Andy Serkis? Because he's creepy enough.
Yeah, I mean, but no. They have to make him CGI for no reason whatsoever. You could totally do every single bit of that in makeup. You
Andy
absolutely,
Serkis is himself in the Revengers movie, and he looks cool. Like he's that pirate guy
Yeah,
who ends up being Claw down the
yeah.
road.
See, he was a hologram. Spoilers.
okay.
So we don't know anything about the mysterious supreme leader Snoke.
I love how in these Star Wars movies, holograms tell people what to do and they do it. Like you're just a hologram. Why don't you come down here in person, motherfucker?
Yeah, it's
All right. So now the
it's like
Millennium
getting a
Falcon is
voicemail.
having its usual problems.
And we're getting the laugh a minute first aid sequence here.
Where Chewie might rip his arms off.
Ha ha, get it? Don't hurt him. Hurt him. Ugh.
Meanwhile, she's back there fixing the Millennium Falcon for Han Solo. I got the problem.
She ripped out 2 wires.
Here's the problem.
What the fuck?
Love it.
He's amazed. Han Solo's like, "Oh my god, thank God you're here."
I took out the video card.
Thank God
That's
this.
like the equivalent of taking out your Nintendo cartridge and blowing on it. It's like I don't want.
Call back.
Yep.
Oh my god.
We got to have the 3D chess game.
Ugh.
Oh, and Chewie's into it. Better let him win. Wookiees have to win.
Ha ha.
So far, by the way, this Finn guy has just done nothing but bulge his eyes and look horrified through the whole movie.
Forgot sweat.
It's acting.
Well, they got rid of the sweat because he's safe now in the
It's
Millennium
also
Falcon.
cold in space.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now we get the holographic projection.
And now
from
we have the cut scene explaining your new mission.
I'm still wondering what the plot of this movie is. So far, things have happened. Just this shit is happening, but what's the point? They all want to find Luke Skywalker. Does everybody in the galaxy just want to find Luke? And why?
Yeah, why?
Exactly. Why?
Why find Luke? Because from what I've heard, they cut almost all of his scenes. So obviously Disney and Lucasfilm don't want to see him. So why does everybody else?
Because
not only did they not cut his scenes, but wait till you
Wars.
see exactly how much of Luke Skywalker makes it. And I want to remind you, he almost died. Mark Hamill almost died. He almost
I
Harrison Ford
that.
almost lost his damn leg.
Yeah.
Over this piece of shit. Oh, and can I just go on record as saying that Disney bumped Quentin Tarantino out of several theaters for his 70mm roadshow of Hateful Eight, including the Cinerama, which the movie was made to be screened in, for this piece of shit. So fuck you, Disney. You fucking suck. Fuck you. Because Tarantino's movie was a masterpiece, and this is a fucking bowel movement.
It's true. All of it. Because,
yes, what I just said is true.
Because, you see, because he was a skeptic in the first one of hokey religions and funny things aren't no match for your blaster. You see, because now he believes in the Force because he's seen some stuff.
Well,
that
Alderaan ain't there, kid.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's life on that planet. It's
This is a Class M planetoid. Now we're on Endor.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. Remember,
There's 3 locations in this. Well, 4 if you count Spurs. There's 3 locations in this movie.
4
Jackie.
actually. Yeah, Space, Endor, Yavin,
That's right.
Hoth, and Tatooine. Yeah.
You gave it away. I wanted Jackie to guess.
Name
the planets we revisit with different names.
Yep. This is oh my god. You're right. This is totally Endor.
Yeah,
it's probably the same damn patch of woods.
Yeah. You know, if they did that, that would be cool.
If they went to those planets instead, why not? Endor is where the Empire.
If they revisit the set.
Oh.
If they went
well,
back to
Endor,
the original...
they shot that. Where
this whole
the
bit of
Sequoia
dialogue
Forest.
here again. We're back to the Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Mr. Solo, Han.
Can I have your autograph?
I'm a real big deal in the Resistance. Shut up, kid.
Well, Harrison Ford, man, he gave it his all, even though he hates this shit. I'm giving him credit for showing up. Here, take this blaster. I don't know how to use it. Why not? You're an expert at everything else.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. You'll figure it out. Yeah.
Give the screenwriters 2 more minutes. You'll figure it out. Why does the blaster look like
a toy?
Yeah.
Well, mainly because they could sell the toys, man.
But it looks
this whole series.
This is supposed to be 30 years from the old one. That doesn't even look like a gun.
Why is she looking at him with bedroom eyes?
Why does she have like a man's jawline?
Yeah, it's like, look at that. She's got this huge jaw.
She looks like a linebacker.
Does she really have an accent, or does she faking
I
it?
think she does.
Because she had to talk like this.
Let me tell you something. I'm a Jedi. I'm going to be a Jedi when I grow up. Let me tell you something.
Fire Marshal Ray.
It's like she can't quite get words out, so it's always
Okay, background action. Background. Just look around in wonderment. Everyone in the background, look around in wonderment. You've never been on another planet before.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now we're going to the Temple of Doom.
Giant vampire bats.
What's with this thing? Isn't this on another planet too? This red walking whatever security droid or whatever that's supposed to be.
Whatever.
All right. Well, you know what this reminds me of?
The cantina scene from the first one?
Well, this part right here with the hanging it looked like Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Nice.
Like when San Francisco was all bombed out. That's what it looks like.
Now remember, this is a wretched hive of scum and villainy. You should be cautious.
They won't serve your droids.
Yep.
So enter the wiggly face.
Oh, my fucking Look at Jackie's face. Are you shitting me?
No, we're not. Orange Yoda.
Orange Yoda.
Oh, they even got the guy with the nose, with the Muppet blue thing with the nose.
And
Corky.
I wonder what the timing is. I should have looked at A New Hope and figured out what the timing was when Han Solo went to, they went to Mos Eisley and found Han Solo.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's similar. Kind of like, didn't like Red Letter Media or somebody do a...
Red Letter Media does everything.
They did a... Bosk really let himself go. They actually like ran all the Transformers movies like concurrently, so you could see like everything happening at the same time. I would not be surprised. Oh, there's your Muppets right there. Yeah, I would not be surprised if...
Just reuse another sound effect.
Yeah.
Is that the robot that, like, branded the robots?
I don't know, but he's got a microphone for a mouth.
I know.
He's got...
and what is this? This looks like a character from the Star Trek TV show from the 60s.
It's a
You know what I mean? It's like... That's an alien from some planet, like... From Roddenberry's Star Trek.
Sad Kylo is sad.
They should have made the eyes move like Spider-Man's so you could see his emotions.
Yeah.
I'm not over that yet. The fact that Spider-Man's eyes move. I know.
Like that Robert
Are you
Downey
there,
called him
God?
Wonder
It's me,
Russo. That
Kylo.
was pretty funny.
But I know that... are you there, God? It's me. That's great. Obviously, it's going to be Tony Stark built in that suit. That's where the eyes move.
Yeah.
I don't like the varsity stripes on it either.
Yeah.
But that's a different movie. Let's get back to this.
Yeah.
So we're getting some senseless dialogue or something going on here. Oh, that's right. He's talking to the burnt-up Vader mask. Why didn't he make his mask look just like that if he wanted to, like, be this guy? I mean, he's got such a man crush on him. He's got a total Woody for Darth Vader.
You got a Woody for his granddad?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, you're right. It's his grandfather. I mean, what the...
Okay, so now she's been living on those green puffs her entire life, and now she's just going to start eating whatever the fuck she wants. Like, that's not going to just kill her digestive tract.
Gonna go right to the hips.
Not to mention the fact that she'd probably get sick from foreign bacteria. We're just totally going to ignore all this?
Yes.
That's minutia that doesn't matter when you're inspired. And you're the best character ever created.
See, that's
yeah.
the
She
role
has
I'm
she
sinking
has a
to
Mary Sue
because I don't
digestive
care.
tract.
That's right. Her digestive tract will figure it out as quick as she figures everything else out. More eye popping, Oh, now
Heavy breathing, eye popping.
Like, what is with this guy?
He's the worst actor.
He's being directed terribly too. I'm sorry, JJ. This is shit. Oh. There's something with you. I know it. You're not a real rebel. You're a fake rebel. Or resistance guy with a stolen jacket. This character's awful. I'm sorry. This is...
So instead of funny ears, she's got funny
big,
eyes.
giant eyes. Big googly goggles.
And of course, she's been around forever, and she's really good at everything, just like the other fan characters. which makes it, yeah. This is J.J. Abrams fan fiction, and who and he got all the actors who weren't doing anything at the time. Hey, can you spare a weekend and come help me with my movie? Okay, kid.
But he didn't write it. Like, that's what I'm shocked at. Is that the guy who wrote The Empire Strikes Back wrote this?
Yeah.
Like, really? How much studio interference do you think there was? How much JJ interference was there? There's no way Kasdan's responsible for this, all this shit.
I don't know.
Can't be. Then again, he's 30 years older, and he's probably...
They also didn't use any of George Lucas's ideas, so you can't go and blame him.
That's true.
Yeah, because he apparently had an outline for 7, 8, and 9, and Disney said, no, thank you, George.
They might as well have just used him, because this is not an upgrade. This is not an upgrade.
Yeah, I want to also...
They should just let him finish his damn story.
Yeah, and which, by the way, speaking of the story of the prequels and the original trilogy is the rise, fall, and redemption of Anakin Skywalker. He dies redeemed, story over.
What's this about?
Yeah, this is
about
just
nothing.
This is about the fact that Disney spent $7 billion on a franchise that was nothing but a marketing machine.
Now, I love how these two are tied at the hip now, and they can't, like... They hardly know each other. This is Titanic? Did you feel anything for that this guy was going to leave?
No.
Are you feeling anything, Jackie?
I'm feeling a lot of.
Woozy? Tired?
Oh my god, this is.
My ass is asleep.
Oh my god, it's only been an hour.
I didn't want you to look down there.
Oh my God, it's only been an hour. This is the third time
Holy
I've seen this thing. Holy
shit.
This is my
God.
second time. This is rough. I will give this movie credit for one thing. Jackie's the only one who can hear the audio from the movie right now through headsets. Pete and I, we're watching this cold, with no dialogue. We remember what they're saying, and I only saw it once.
Yeah. Like I
The
said,
dialogue's so bad and so stilted, I remember what they said. Like, how hard was it to get her to... They had to use onions, because there's no way there was any emotion in there to get her to cry like that. They brought out the onions. They're like, she just can't get teared up enough, so...
No. They told her about how, fanboys are going to be coming up to her until she's an old woman. And she's just suddenly realizing what she got herself into.
Comic-Con on the planet.
Yeah, she suddenly realized what she got herself into.
We just signed you up for a 6-year tour.
Well, here we go. Now she's going to go down into the Temple of Doom.
Because reasons and fanboy film.
Because she's awesome.
Wow.
That joke I just told just reminds me of the Weird Al Yoda song. A 5-year contract. No, a lifetime contract I had to sign, and I'll be making these movies at the end of time with my Yoda. That's what they told her to make her cry.
She ruined her career doing this because she's stuck doing this character forever now.
Well, I don't know about ruining the career.
She's only going to be cast as action heroes. And she'll only be known for this. Like, That's what happens with these franchises
Nothing
now. They're
makes
not like they used to be.
sense in this
Oh,
movie.
hang on. Something's coming up
Are you
here.
still looking for a plot? Because I don't.
Yes.
Now we have the unexplained Millennium Falcon.
What is
we
this,
have
the Ark of the Covenant?
No, it's Pandora's box.
Yeah, we have we have the unexplained Millennium Falcon. We have the unexplained Darth Vader helmet. And now we have the
God.
unexplained.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. What could be in there?
What could be unexplained and in this box?
I think this box used to be in Obi-Wan Kenobi's house because
it's
it's
the
Darth Vader
Skywalker
/ Luke
lightsaber for no
Skywalker
reason at all.
lightsaber.
God.
Complete with refrigerator magnet. Q. Oh, it's. I love how that.
Are we having a
We're having a flashback to
dream
Bespin.
sequence?
Yep, we're having.
She's vibing. That's what she's doing, right? Is she vibing?
Because we've never mentioned this be able to happen with the Jedi before. It's the Knights of Ren and Stimpy.
But this happens on the Flash. If you watch the Flash, when Cisco vibes, this happens. But like, what? Really?
Look, it's the Knights of Ren and Stimpy. Ray, you idiot! You touched the lightsaber.
You fat bloated slob. How does touching Luke's lightsaber trigger a vibe where she sees what happened
Because reasons.
with the
and
War of the Knights of Ren?
Because she's a fanboy character.
And now, do you know what that was? Did you like the scene where Luke Skywalker went into that tree in The Empire Strikes Back?
I did, Keith.
And got a glimpse of what his fate might be?
I did.
Guess what?
What?
You just saw the same scene.
I did. Oh, now the cute little orange Yoda.
Warns her or something.
You're a Jedi, Harry.
Oh, that's right. The wand chooses the wizard. This is a Harry. I guess suddenly now lightsabers choose their masters. You're a wizard, Harry. Thank you, Ollivander. And see, this is an emotional scene.
See,
she took her glasses off. for
Even
this one.
here, she looks like she's trying to choke back laughter.
You're right.
She just, I can't believe I'm
And you know
actually
this orange Yoda means business because the goggles came off, and now we get the
Well,
little.
That's right.
Orange Yoda's eye sockets look like that elephant drinking from the trough's asshole.
Well, it gets really sweaty under those things, and she's pruned.
You're destined for great things, Ray. So we have Ray and Ren. Rey and Ren. Are we going to find out they're related too?
Probably.
Ren, Ray, Poe,
Finn.
Finn. You know, well, yeah, it's
He's
well,
got 4 letters.
yeah, he has 4 letters. BB-8 has
Now
3
you know where
letters.
the budget went.
Yeah,
Yeah, BB-8 only has 3. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Han.
Like, seriously, WTF?
Ha.
Now, see, she runs like a girl. Like, did you see how? Look at this running. Like, there's no urgency
Run,
in her
Ray,
running. She's
run.
like jogging.
Run, Ray, run.
What? Look at this. What kind of running is this? Disney princess running. Back to the eyeball inside the planet.
The Death Star.
No, it's not the Death
No.
Star. There's
Now,
Hoth.
cue Nazi Germany. Now, this is awesome. This is the scene where I said, where the fuck did they get the money? Who said, hey, you know what's a great idea? Let's put together a new empire. Call it the First Order. I need, like, a gajillion dollars for, like, all this stuff. And they got it from somewhere. While bankrupting...
What do you think? Did they pay $700 for a toilet seat? $700 for a hammer?
But, like, while this happens, somehow the people in charge of the galaxy, the rebels, you know, who are now the resistance,
Yeah, they
went
don't
broke.
see this. Yeah.
Like, they went broke. How the fuck does that happen?
Somebody lost their job in money management.
This guy's crazy.
Somebody needs a hug.
Yeah, he's shouting.
Yay!
Yeah, who would listen to that maniac? The Star Killer.
Yeah, I mean, they're all kids, man. Now, what are they blowing up?
They're blowing up something.
Yeah, but well, yes, good call, Keith. He's seen this movie twice. No, but it's kind of confusing. Are they blowing up the Republic government? Is that what they're doing?
I think so, because he said death to the old Republic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't really seem.
This is awesome.
But
this is dumb at dumb's finest. So they shoot
but there's like
this
no
laser
emotion
beam.
to this, and it's like
There's no point to
there's
this.
no point, there's no emotion, and it's confusing as hell. Like I said, I don't know. Is this
Well, first of all, we haven't seen the Republic. We don't even know they still exist. All we've
Yeah.
seen is a bunch of freaking idiots, like, you know, on this desert planet.
yeah.
Now we have a laser beam that splits off into like 5 or 6 different ones and hit 5 or 6 different planets. Is that Coruscant? Is that what that's supposed
No,
to be?
they don't call it Coruscant. That's why I don't. That's why
But like,
I don't
okay,
understand. Is
people
this
scared? People
Yeah.
die.
just like in Alderaan? Oh,
But, like-
sorry.
So, like, what the shit is this? What is going on here? Like, what is this? What does this mean? And they can see it from where they are.
Just like
can see
Spock.
it.
Just like Spock in the Star Trek reboot.
Yeah, like you can see planets exploding from light years away. So,
Wait, I thought her name was Ren.
No,
No,
Ren
Ren's
is
the bad guy.
is a Darth Vader wannabe.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
get with the program there. So
Bring me the
she's
droid,
running.
you
She's tired from running like nowhere. She's just running through the forest for some reason because she touched Luke's lightsaber.
The Ewoks come out and. Oh no! Sorry, different. movie.
Back to the planet blowing up thing. So what I gather is, apparently those 5 planets stood in the way of finding Luke Skywalker because they had to blow him up. And now here comes the evil Empire invasion forces. Because this planet wasn't destroyed by the Star Killer machine.
This is Apocalypse Now. A very
Yeah,
cute
exactly.
referencing. But yeah, no, I mean I've seen this. Like I said, I've seen this movie. That's safe. In this movie, you'll notice they always hand the lightsaber over, business end first. Here, take it.
And she's going to give it to the guy who has absolutely no idea how to use it.
Yeah.
Like, Han might have an idea. Han hung around Luke for a while. Han's sister has the Force.
Yeah.
She hands it to the Stormtrooper. Why are they invading this planet versus just blowing it up like they just blew up the other 5 or 6?
This is the third time I've seen this movie, and I am just on. I cannot tell you what's happening.
Jackie's gone to texting people because she's so bored. So, so they're just trashing this planet when they could have just blown it up. Is it because they know BB-8's on the planet?
Maybe.
But this goes back to the thing with the desert again. Like, they're just blowing shit up. What if they blow up the droid?
Oh, Mary Sue Jedi suddenly is an excellent marksman. Oh, she missed once. That was her learning curve, and now
Well, she
she's
had to
just
turn the gun on. She didn't have it
See,
on.
look at that. She can shoot
She had
really
the-
good.
She must have had the safety on. This is crazy. You notice like how again with the smallness, there's like one stormtrooper chasing her.
Yeah.
There's 3 or 4 over here, and like it's not big. This looks again like a TV set.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just looks like a TV show. It's cheap.
Oh, now she's getting into headshots.
Now she's
Damn.
by herself. Like this is just. Remember when Leia was alone in the Endor forest with a little Ewok
Yep. And she hid.
behind a log?
Yep.
So, I mean, what if they blow up the droid? Like they're just so recklessly.
Oh God,
that was awesome.
the over the shoulder.
That was awesome.
I'm sorry. We're going to agree to disagree. That was.
This whole movie sucks, and they give you one cool moment with Han Solo. I say let him have it.
Oh, you have a weapon.
This is great. Look, he's sweating and panting again.
And blue.
And
They
see, look at like all you ever see are 2.
Oh look, can I try that?
Oh yeah, here we go
Oh,
again.
yeah.
I like this.
I like this thing.
Bazanga.
So what?
You got 2 in one shot. Whoa! Look at this. He means businesses. Now, keep in mind, he's the peaceful one.
I think this was Kevin Smith's cameo. He screamed out "traitor."
He's in the stormtrooper outfit.
No, I think he was
Oh.
just a voice. No, I don't think he was actually the guy
Gotcha.
in there, but he was. Yeah.
He's doing pretty good with that thing. Again, like it's small. We got one stormtrooper, one guy. Like there's nothing in the background but rubble. It doesn't.
Somebody's trying to get in touch with you.
It's probably nothing important. Ruining my Star Wars experience. It's a lot of Twitter
Oh, okay.
with my brother. All right.
Yeah, meanwhile, Chewie's been doing absolutely nothing because Han took his gun away. You know what would be great?
Chewie does a lot of nothing in this movie. Chewie does nothing.
Yeah.
He stands around and howls once in a while.
This is just like the bit in Return of the Jedi where they got captured. Now, if just Chewie would show up in a scout. Oh, wait, no. Yeah.
They're waiting for the Ewok horns. Here come the black X-wings to the rescue. Now, where'd they come from? Like, where'd they come from? Did they?
Oh no, because earlier, somebody the droid with Rush Limbaugh's microphone for a face said, you know, he put a little communicator up to his face and said, "Call the resistance,"
That's
and then the big fat guy's supermodel girlfriend said, "Call the First Order."
That's right.
Yeah,
I forgot
so
about
that's why they all came here. But again, you know, it's. Oh, wait a second, we had
That
to
was
stop and
awful.
think about it because it was just.
That wall blowing up was terrible. Well,
So they are that accurate with the blasters on
from the ships.
from the ships from a
Yeah.
fighter.
Oh, got his lightsaber back.
Yeah.
Good thing that guy happened to land right there next to him with it.
Why did they even bother with armor?
I don't know.
Seriously, it's like it doesn't. It
Like-
didn't do anything in the first one. It didn't do
So-
anything with the.
Wouldn't the
Yeah.
X-wings need to be brought there on a troop carrier or something though? Like, how come the X-wings can fly through hyperspace on this movie?
No, they couldn't. They couldn't in the original trilogy too.
Could they?
Yeah, because
I thought they were short-range fighters.
no, those are the TIE fighters.
Same with the X-wings.
Well, no, the X-wings had a hyperdrive.
That's dumb. They're single pilot. That's dumb. They should be short range. Because I just want Admiral Akbar to go when he brings his big dopey looking ship.
Yep.
Oh my God, she's still down there in the woods.
This gun is available for.
Oh, here he
$30,
comes, Captain
yeah.
Badass, Kylo Ren.
Jackie is completely bored to tears. She's on her phone. She's Facebooking. She's texting. She's completely zoned out.
How the hell did he get here?
Well, you haven't been watching.
Yeah,
have
you kind of zoned out for a while.
Oh.
Stuff.
Oh, whoa,
Yep. Oh, okay.
I like this.
Now,
You can immobilize her. That
okay.
is
Yep.
fancy pants.
He's got the fancy force moves here. Okay. So all right. So she doesn't do everything right out of the gate, but she always does it wrong the first
Well,
time.
this
so
is just to set up the convenient capture thing so they could go rescue the princess.
From the Death Star.
Yes. See how cheap this looks, though? It just looks shitty. They're out in natural daylight, out in the woods. There's nobody anywhere.
Yes, because exactly, yeah. Thrilling moments out in the middle of the day in the woods is not, the oldest film school trick in the book.
That's the thing, exactly. It's like, how is this even epic? It's all close-ups. This is just awful. It's just not done well at all.
How did this get an 8.3 out of 10 on IMDb?
Because
it has Star Wars written on it.
Because it says Star Wars on the front. Because it has Harrison Ford in it. Oh, he made her pass out. She fainted. Now he's going to take
the
her
dark
away.
side is like a roofie.
He's got Cosby. Bill Cosby needs to learn the dark side, man.
Hey, have you ever learned the ways of the Force? Zip, zap, zoop. Come on to my shuttlecraft.
What's really funny is that if you go through the user reviews on IMDb, no one's has scored it above a 4.
Really?
Most of them are 1s.
Wow.
Interesting. Well, I'm certain that Disney probably paid everybody to rank it really
Running,
high.
Screaming.
Jesus,
Why
it's
is he so upset that she got kidnapped? He hardly knows this chick.
And he was getting ready to leave like
in the
10
first
minutes.
place.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, he was getting ready to leave 10 minutes before all this happened.
And leave it all behind, including her. Never find me again. And now he's that upset. He's screaming, and now he's going to force Han Solo to go save her.
Oh, here's the best user review.
This guy's terrible.
Dear God, it made me appreciate the prequels.
Yep.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't...
the prequels are not 100% terrible. 95% terrible. They do have moments. A few. Not many.
Almost annoying.
Oh, reunited.
Oh,
and it
Jesus
feels so
Christ.
good.
Yeah.
To quote my good friend John Higgins, Carrie Fisher looks like a bag of assholes with all the good ones picked out.
Well, she loves them drugs.
I like how C3 has to tell him, oh, I look different to you because I have a red arm now. Gee, thanks.
Oh.
Like, really? C3PO serves an important purpose in this movie of none. Awkward standoff.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, and you're looking well. Yeah, you too, Leia. You look pretty good. Oh, remember Chewie? Chewie's here. Hi, Chewie. Give me a hug, you walking carpet. She came out of that ship, and I thought to myself, oh my God, how much time has passed? That is not the Princess Leia I remember.
Well, yeah, because Carrie Fisher is a huge fan of self-medicating, whereas Mark Hamill basically he's
Clean as a whistle.
He's clean as a whistle. And
remember the asteroids?
Yep, there they are.
Those were cool.
Yep.
Now we're on Planet Yavin.
Yep. Yes, we are.
But it's not Planet Yavin. It's sort of Planet Yavin.
It's Blavin.
It's Blavin.
It's not
Here he
Yavin,
is
it's
again.
Blavin.
This guy, all he does is walk around confused.
Huh? What? What's going on here? Huh? I'm scared.
How many days did it take to shoot this movie? Probably like 90-something days, I'm guessing. Like, he probably spent at least 50 of these days just walking around looking confused.
All right, Finn, you're confused. No, not that confused. You've got to keep going. You've got to get through that door.
Oh, my God. This scene is horrible. Biggs, it's you. It's Edgar Allan Poe. My good friend Finn, my best friend. Like, everybody's instant BFF in this movie.
Yep.
I like when he says, "You're a good man, Finn." How do you know? You knew the guy for 3 minutes.
It's like Batman and Superman.
That's right. I know Batman and Superman. Yeah. I just smashed your son in the head with this sink, and I almost put a spear through his heart. But now we're good friends. Remember that underground base on Planet Hoth?
Yep.
I think the set pieces were still laying around. You're a good man, Finn.
There's Porkins in the background.
Yeah.
His call sign is Husky.
They don't have those cute names for like Porkins is the fat guy. And...
Here's another good one. I owe the Phantom Menace an apology.
Now we have the Doctor working on Chewie. From the side, she looks like Roy Scheider. So now we take the flash drive away from the little beach ball and we project it. And it's a map to Luke Skywalker. This is the plot, by the way, Jackie. That everyone in the galaxy
I'm still waiting.
needs the treasure map to find Luke Skywalker. That's the plot of this movie. So Kylo Ren just blows up everything he sees to get to the treasure map.
Well,
And the Resistance is sheltering this little beach ball droid to get the treasure map.
Now this.
Oh
why,
no!
So,
Oh no!
So they just take him around everywhere they go. He's not like in somebody's office back in Washington D.C. They like actually
He belongs in a museum. He doesn't do anything anymore ever since Master Luke went away. Now, Master Luke's gone away before. Why is R2 just shut down? Why is C-3PO?
Somebody move the mouse. Wake him up. He's gone to sleep.
All right. Now we get the backstory on Kylo Ren. This is classic. In shot, reverse shot, boring.
With a really jarring close-up.
That was a digital push, I think.
Yeah.
That looked horrid.
There was no reason for this like incredibly jarring. Wake up! Shot.
Because they shot on film and they probably went, oh, shit. We didn't shoot any other coverage but these two boring medium shots.
Yep.
Or they shot all his close-ups, but they forgot hers, so they just did a digital push.
Well, can you blame him?
Maybe that was the strategy. Stay wide on Carrie Fisher. I'm sure she's a nice lady. We're beating up on her. Go to him.
Love him.
Go to him and show him. Be his father. Here, take these 2 baseball mitts with you. You might want to have a catch.
Here, bring him his stuffed Wookiee.
It's your fault, Han. You never played ball with him in the backyard. You never took him to Little League. You left him in his room to play with his toys all by himself, and now look what happened. You're a terrible father. Why doesn't she go with him?
Well,
She's his mother. Every
he just
boy
has
needs
no
his mother.
luck with his movie children, does he?
Oh, now we're on Planet Hoth.
Indy was a deadbeat dad. Han is a deadbeat dad.
Right? Yeah. It's these rogue scoundrels. We're back to the Empire
Well, that's what
Strikes Back
happens
torture chair.
when you marry the bad boy.
Yes. This is fucking awesome. This scene is worth all the money. Right here. This is the big payoff, Jack. Here we go. Buckle up. Are you losing sound?
Yeah, I only got it on one side.
Would you like another pair of headphones? And cue evil bad guy.
Was that supposed to be a big reveal?
Yes.
He's so scary.
He's so emo.
But I don't. Why would that be a big reveal? We don't know who he is.
We do now. Would you be afraid of that guy? I mean, come on.
I'd be more afraid that he would just stand there and quote me goth poetry.
He kind of looks like
Life is pain.
He reminds me of
Life is darkness.
Frank Langella in that 1978 Dracula movie.
Oh God.
Look at his hair. Look at him. He's got disco hair.
Oh God.
It's John Travolta. From
Well, Star Wars was perpetually lost in the 70s.
Yeah, good point. Now the Force is again the Vulcan mind meld.
My mind to your mind. My darkness to your darkness.
I mean, come on, seriously, put a scar on the kid's face or something. He
Well,
went
no, they
evil.
take care of that later. In the
Give it
sequel.
Oh,
away.
it's alright. I really don't care anymore.
Yes, you do. Yes,
She's-
you do. She's falling asleep.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I feel like I'm being punished.
Hey, we're watching it multiple times.
Yeah, this is the third time I see it. I've got you both beat, kids.
This is so bad.
yeah, and now suddenly she can use the Force to stop somebody who may not be a full-on Sith, but has had at least training.
Yes,
and now she can stop.
She's resisting.
Yeah, she's resisting,
but
and
she's in the resistance.
Oh, giggity. But yeah, and now she can throw it back in him and read his mind too. God, Mary Sue.
Awesome.
In a torture chamber that looks exactly like Bespin.
Star Wars 90210.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him, like he's so wooden. He's supposed to be like struggling against her, and his facial expression hasn't changed at all. Like he's just.
I'm not sure which is more expressive, him or his helmet. At least his helmet moves.
This is going on way too long. It's great with no sound because it's going on way too long. And it's just close-ups of them making faces at each other.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't
and
have
she's got the hostile face. Shouldn't she be turning evil? Because anger leads to fear, and fear leads to evil, and evil leads to...
Yeah, that's what... Well, they did beat us over the head with it, but keeping in mind, every fight between Luke and Vader, who swings first?
Oh, I know, and Luke goes batshit on him all the time.
Yeah.
Which is why I thought from the get-go that Luke should be Kylo Ren, because I thought he started down the path of the dark side, and it should have eaten him up over time.
Yep. But yeah,
now he's bitching to Giant Gollum. You gotta do something about this broad, man. She fucking up my shit.
I got my ass kicked by a girl.
And then the other boy band guy comes in, Captain Ginger.
But yeah, well, apparently the rules of the Force are kind of flexible.
Obviously.
Yeah.
You almost liked it better when it was a blood disease.
Yeah.
At least it was controllable. This is fucking stupid. If they ever want, it's like I want to do this, so the Force will let me do it because I have the Force. Look at this pouty brat. He's ridiculous. This guy.
Well, he is. He is.
And why are they all looking for Luke? Why don't they tell us? Like he's like the most powerful. He's a god now. Like why don't they?
This is Daniel Craig's cameo.
That's him?
That's Daniel Craig, not only in the suit, but doing the voice.
Ew.
Yeah.
This is awesome. This here, I was like...
She has no training, and she's going to do the Jedi mind fuck.
I want to hang myself. I'm just going to tie a noose around my neck. Didn't anybody, when they were making this, say, excuse me? This doesn't make sense. This is fucking stupid.
The movie made $1 billion, and fanboys and girls got a case of the thigh sweats because of it.
Every single one of these is going to do that.
Yeah.
Every one of these movies is going to do that because they don't have to do anything but put Star Wars on the front of it and put stormtroopers on the screen. Oh, my God.
You see, she's calm, and now she can do the whole Jedi mind fuck. And James Bond just like, okay.
Oh, my God. I wish they would ask me, would you like to be in a Star Wars movie? I'd say, fuck no, they're stupid. Ugh. Wow. And by the way, these aren't the droids you're looking for.
Nope.
She's like, oh, shit, it works? Of course it worked, because you're awesome.
You will let me out of these restraints. You will open my cell. You will give me your weapon, and you will escort me to a shuttlecraft.
And how did she get out through that same hallway he just came down without being seen?
The Force?
And now he goes fucking batshit temper tantrum again. How many temper tantrums has he thrown? 3? 2 or 3?
2. 2 definitely.
I like those two guys just turn on and walk the other way. They're like, there he goes again. Ugh. God, this is painful. So now
there's the countdown.
Because the Star Killer machine is now targeting.
No, it's you see because it takes the power from the star to fuel the sun. To fuel the gun. And now there's the countdown because the Death Star is in sight of the Rebel base.
That's what I'm saying. How did they finally? Now they suddenly know where the rebels are. How did they figure that out? I guess he read her mind with the Vulcan mind meld, right?
Maybe I don't know, but she hasn't been here yet.
That's
you know
a good
what?
point.
I don't know.
How did they find out
Here's the Death Star, and here's not the
Oh, that
Death
was
Star.
awesome. So it's like bigger.
So how do we blow it up?
That's a trap. Yep, they got all these.
Oh yeah, now he's about to say that he's worked there.
Is that the Valvoline oil change guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh god.
Oh god. Yeah. We'll destroy that bridge when we get to it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. All these guys are on Richard Petty's pit crew.
And I love how they quickly theorize how to blow it up. Oh yeah, there is. You just go right over here and hit that thing, and the whole fucking thing blows up.
It has a hole that leads right to the exhaust port.
Oh my god. Because remember that scene in Star Wars when they got the plans out of R2-D2 and they figured out there was a weakness? This is a bigger weakness because it's a bigger Death Star.
Exactly.
Things got to have a poop chute.
Oh, Jackie is just like...
Gone.
Jackie's gone bye-bye.
I tried to make it more interesting. I went to IMDb trivia. There is nothing there for me. I went to the goofs. I really didn't care.
Well, you're missing all the good stuff because now we're getting to the
I'm
exciting...
watching it.
This is the third act now. We're getting to the meat of the story. Oh, but if someone could please tell me what the story is. I still don't know what the story is. We just have collections of scenes. Shit's happening. We have good versus evil and Han Solo.
Oh, don't forget.
Oh, yes.
He sweats a lot.
Oh, Finn?
Yeah, Finn
Yes.
sweats a lot.
He gets all nerved up.
If you find our evil son, our evil son, who's armed with a lightsaber and wants to destroy everything in the universe, bring him home.
I know. And pick me up more denture cream when you come back. This almost reminds me of the I got a funny feeling like I'm never going to see her again kind of scene from Jedi.
Oh, I'm sure the hair department loved that.
It took us 6 hours to get her hair to stay still.
Bring him home. I know he wants to destroy us all.
Why would you say that? There's good in him, Pete. Just like Darth Vader.
I felt it.
I still don't know why this guy just doesn't run around without the mask on because he's not horribly disfigured.
Well, he's trying to be Darth Vader.
I get that,
He's
but
cosplaying Darth Vader.
He is cosplaying Darth Vader.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah. Okay, now
Yeah, we're gonna come out of
Wonder Woman is at it
hyperspace.
again.
We're gonna come out of hyperspace. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's sneaking around with absolutely no experience and somehow manages to not get caught at all because she's the Mary Sue Jedi.
She has the
They're
Force.
coming out of light speed in like 5 feet from the surface of the planet. Oh God!
Now, keep in mind this is an experienced pilot, one of the best in the galaxy.
They should have had Ray fly.
They should have. And he crashes the Millennium Falcon into a forest.
That's because Ray's not flying. She would have figured that stuff out immediately.
Like, I mean, they did say that like they had to go stay low because they don't want to get detected or something. But I'm sorry, this is Han Solo. He's just a bubble. He's an idiot in this movie. He's just a complete jackass, just like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Now that was pod racing.
Blah, 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 blah. Charlie Brown's parents.
Darth Nader.
Darth Nader.
Yeah, and then we're
I
gonna see.
sense something I've not felt in.
Yep. I just missed Chewchilla, the Wookiee monster.
Now this scene is hilarious. I did like this.
Okay.
This
yeah.
is the best scene in the
let's
movie.
let's
Jackie
remember.
re-
Let's remember he was raised all of his life for one purpose and one purpose only, to be a stormtrooper. But somehow mysteriously he worked on the Death Star in sanitation. He was raised for one purpose only, to be a stormtrooper. And somehow he worked here on sanitation.
Okay, so how come on that away mission they took the fucking sanitation workers with them?
Yeah.
To
How
slaughter
hard? Yeah.
people.
How hard up is the First Order that they take the fucking janitors with them? Here, you have a
here's a
working.
gun.
Yeah. Here's a gun. Shoot something if it moves.
That was ridiculously
sanitation.
dumb.
Fuck you.
That was ridiculously dumb. That
So
guy.
what's the best part of this scene? Did it already go
Turns
by?
out to be a janitor. He's a fucking janitor.
And here's Sergeant Useless over here.
Yeah. This scene's the greatest. You guys are in big trouble now.
Oh yeah, and look at him. Just again, he's on an episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I have to quote Mike from Letter Media. Shouting is drama.
Yeah.
So she's doing the Obi-Wan now from A New Hope. She's just sneaking around this thing.
And remember, she knows exactly which switches to hit.
She knows where to go. Which switches
yeah, she knows. Well, as we've seen on both the Millennium Falcon and Han Solo's other ship, if she can get into the floor grating, she knows exactly what switches to hit to make stuff happen.
That's right.
So here she goes into the floor grating.
Well, first she's got to disable the tractor beam.
Yeah, exactly. Did you hear that? Yeah, maybe it's another drill.
This is.
Yeah, so now she's going to get into the floor grate because she knows that switch is gonna deactivate something.
Yep.
You know, that one switch there.
Yep.
Is going to do. Oh, there we go. She can do a lot
Just
of damage.
what I wanted to do.
She can do a lot of damage in there.
Good thing she picked that one and not something else.
Yeah, it's a good thing she's not going to get crushed in there. Yeah, like alarms aren't going to suddenly go off because the shield's dropped for no reason. And this is the only panel in the entire planet that can drop the shields.
Yes. I love the silver stormtrooper that you guys are in big trouble now.
Captain Action Figure.
Captain Action Figure. Don't I look cool with this black cape? I make a great Christmas gift.
Yeah, trash compactor, garbage chute. Callbacks are cool. Fucking morons.
The garbage masher is a great idea. Red 5 standing by. Red 2 standing by. Red. Oh, you got what's
Red Fox standing by. I'm coming, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Helen Reddy standing by.
Dun 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 dun. Ice planet with a big eyeball in it.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun.
You know what? We shouldn't make this too derivative. We shouldn't make this thing too derivative because in the first one they had to fly down a trench to the weak spot. So, maybe we should have them fly down something different. I know, a trench.
We'll call it a chasm in this movie.
There you go.
Now we got the faceless stormtroopers. They mean businesses.
Yeah.
So, Jackie, this is where it gets exciting now. Now they're going to attack the Star Killer. I love the names, by the way.
Well, they finally got Star Killer into it because that was originally Luke's name
right.
way back when it was the Journal of the Wills.
Yep. So this is awful Star Trek-y and
it's video gaming because he's explaining, because he's explaining it like a video game, and
this is like a video, but I mean like where they're sucking the power out of the sun.
Yeah.
It looks like that drill in the Star Trek movie.
Yeah.
Remember when they were drilling the planet core?
Yeah, exactly. Still awake there, Jackie?
I just...
At least he has his old blaster. Not that stupid silver toy-looking thing.
Oh, no, that's still a toy. You can still get that for
I know, but it's the
$39.95.
classic blaster.
Yeah.
Like, the one callback that works. Don't step on my iPad.
You're not my real dad. I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
That was awesome.
Oh, no, you're talking to the cat.
That was awesome. He looks out the window, and there she's climbing up the side. So they see her climbing around, but nobody who works on the Death Star
How
does.
did they get over there that fast?
Because plot.
Reasons.
Because movie.
Yeah. And she didn't get...
They were all the way across the ship.
Because movie, Jackie.
Anybody?
It's not a
Reasons.
ship. It's a Death Star.
Reasons.
Oh, you're my best friend forever.
She managed to avoid a planet full of First Order troops, and didn't get detected.
See that shot of Chewie, out of focus in the background, just looking around bored?
Yep.
That's Chewie's role in this movie.
Well,
Stand in the
Chewie's got to
background
eat.
and look bored.
Chewie's got to eat.
Here, you might want that for your death scene. So
you worry about the towers. I worry about the
oh
fighters.
my God, yeah. Like, why do people think this is awesome? Why? Somebody tell me what's so good about this.
It's the same movie, but with better effects. Yeah, now they're going to look.
It's not. It's worse. This movie sucks. The New Hope is as trite as it is good.
Yeah.
This is garbage.
Well, it has its own problems too, but I mean, it's not just 2.5 hours of problems.
But A New Hope is like it's just a fantasy, and it's paying homage to those serials. It's like I get that.
Yeah.
This is just, oh my god, this is Hollywood executives just getting fat off of the popcorn chomping masses. That's what this is. And this was in 3D.
Good God. Yeah, I've missed this in 3D, and I'm
Good
fine
thing he
with
brought
that.
his North Face jacket.
All right,
So
exactly.
now these two are going into.
Oh, because she can pull
'Cause
switches.
She's gonna do.
She knows
something now.
exactly. You take this, you pull this thing out. Oh, the planet is fucked. Yeah, I can open doors. I can open doors by pulling on anything.
And she knows exactly which doors Han and Chewie need to get through.
Yes, and it's
Hey, remember that scene in The Empire Strikes Back when Darth Vader and Luke went out on that long plank
yeah.
that hovered over this like?
Oh my! Look, even the hallways look like Bespin.
Oh yeah.
Even the hallways look like they didn't even try.
First, they got to take their Return of the Jedi official explosives and plant them everywhere.
You rebel scum.
So the good part's coming up, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
oh,
credits
yeah,
are
yeah,
coming.
yeah.
The credits are coming.
So,
But we have to stick around after the credits because
No,
that's when Sam Jackson
these
shows up
aren't
in an
even
eye
the
patch.
Rebel Scum ones. Those look like beer cans. These are the rescue from Jabba's palace.
Oh
explosives.
yeah.
He's got a thermal detonator.
Yeah.
Bring me to my ship. I think it'd be
I
cool.
really think that that if Sam Jackson showed up and actually talked to Ray after the credits, it would have made this whole movie worth it.
I totally agree.
We're
I also-
gathering a group of super talented individuals. We're calling it the Rebel Initiative.
I would have thought it'd be cool if another one of these stormtroopers just got emo and went rogue. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. If he had a problem with
Fuck
his stormtroopers.
this. Yeah,
That's what happens when you don't use clones anymore.
She also lives on a desert planet, and she's clearly not affected by this frigid weather.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
details.
Anakin at
It's
least
the
got a little
details.
chilly.
No one notices the small details. It's the big picture that counts.
Thank you, Ed Wood.
Again, nice floor polish.
Yeah, there's an entire army of.
This is
floor
about the moment
polishers.
where Harrison Ford says, I'm done with this franchise right here, right now.
Yep.
That's what he's thinking. This is my ticket out of this. Dramatic overhead shot.
On a gangplank, just like in The Empire Strikes Back when father and son.
No, Pete, this is an original new work.
You're right. Ben?
I've never seen
See,
a father...
I don't get why he was called Ben. That would be something Luke would have said.
Well,
'Cause-
Leia.
Yeah, but Leia didn't know him as Ben.
That's true. She only heard stories.
And she didn't know, and she never met Obi-Wan. She never met him.
She knew him as General Kenobi.
Yeah, as General Kenobi. And then by the time, she only sees him right before he gets cleft in twain by Vader.
Right. Well, it's poetry. It all rhymes.
Oh, oh my God! Look at this.
This-
The shaft of smoky light leading from our two hero characters down to the drama.
And we have the father-son confrontation on a extra long gangplank this time
because it's extra more dramatic.
because it's extra 30 years later, and here we go again with the really, dude.
He didn't get that nose from his father. He didn't get that nose from his mother. The hell, man.
It was Space Delivery Express.
I don't know. Good news, everyone.
Why would you be afraid of this rat punk bastard? Just fuck him up, man.
That's it, Ben. You're going to your room.
Yeah, just ground him.
Yeah.
Like, this scene takes too long too. This scene. Oh, this is so painfully long. Are you willing to do what is necessary for this?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I just can't get over how they made Han Solo like your crazy uncle you lock in the closet on Thanksgiving. Oh my god.
The Tea Party has the only viable candidate this election.
This guy was like the only good character in the whole fucking series.
Yep.
He was the best character. He's badass. And I would make an argument that Lando Calrissian is number 2.
Okay.
And Lando's not even in this. So why? Billy D should be in this movie.
Yeah, they replaced him with Tommy Lee Jones.
It's just like, how could you do this? Like, forget that they kill him. Whatever. It's the fact that they just wrecked his character.
Okay, so how old... Adam Driver looks like he's in his 20s. Harrison Ford is clearly approaching his mid-70s. They waited a long time to have kids. Because I'm approaching my mid-40s, and my father is in his mid-70s.
Well, my daughter's 4, and I'm 47, so I'm going to have the same problem.
Okay. What I said, never mind. Oh, no. It's going dark. Don't you get it? J.J. Abrams is
red.
brilliant. Oh, and it's red.
For evil.
Oh,
Red means
God.
evil. It
Yes,
also
symbolism.
It also means go, and it's the color of his lifesaver with the weird hilt on it. And oh no, he stabbed him! No, Chewie's all sad-ish.
I guess.
Chewie should go batshit fucking mental, right?
I mean, well, yes, but I saw a cartoon on the internet that basically does show he did help raise this kid. So he's so I could sort of understand the reason why he didn't just shoot his head off, but he should still shoot his head off.
And this reminds me of Captain Kirk's death in Star Trek Generations, where it's like, I know you're the greatest character in the whole franchise, but whatever.
Yeah. Oh,
just
God.
plummet just fall into a smoky cloud. Leia felt it with the Force.
Oh, God.
No more child support payments for you.
Oh, God. I am just so worn out by this movie.
Clearly, Jackie is too.
She's just huddled in a fetal position with a look of utter disbelief.
My idea
on
to
her
put
face.
a camera on her the whole time, we should have done it. It's awesome. Every time I look over, it's just hilarious. So now,
So
remember in Star Wars Episode 4, after
where
Obi-Wan died?
Yeah, where the elderly guide character. Yeah.
And then Luke was like shooting his gun haphazardly everywhere.
Yep. Yeah.
And then they said, "Run, you fools!
Fly, you fools.
Yes.
No, wait, no, wrong one. It's a trap.
It's a we gotta have him in there. I love how
It's like the fourth black person in the Star Wars
I
universe.
just-
Right there.
I just love how the Death Star's looming in on their base planet again. Completely unexplained.
I am so bored to tears with this
I
movie.
know, this is so bad.
If I never see this movie again, it'll be too soon.
We won't. When we're done with this, it is over.
Oh God, I hate
We are
this.
done. And then everyone can listen to what we said about it and agree with us. Oh, how'd he get out there? So fast. Oh my God, it's the penguin.
You're a monster.
You're a butcher. You killed ham sandwich.
Okay, I get this. All right, here's a little bit of a character development thing. He wants to thrive off of his pain, from the injury from the shot.
That should have killed her right there.
Yeah, well, she's not because
She should have a broken spine.
But she's Mary Sue. She's all powerful.
Don't forget, she's laying in the snow, as Jackie pointed out, in her desert fatigues.
Yeah.
She should have a shattered skull. And here comes the most awesome scene ever, Jack.
Yeah.
Jedi Finn!
I'm going to...
Oh, my God.
He just is... See, now... It clearly looks like nobody...
The janitor has
Yeah, the janitor can... Yeah.
Jedi power fighting skills.
No, he's just swinging wildly. And you see, and now in Empire, Luke is coming at Vader as aggressively as possible, and you can see Vader is just toying with him. He is not. he is clearly overmet. Okay,
Yeah, but
this little bit was cool where he actually rotates it and
burns him.
and burns his shoulders. Like, okay, good, that was cool. But yeah, this just looks like he just doesn't have any kind of training. He just it's two children swinging at each other.
Rand Howick is struggling with this guy.
Yeah.
Better get that before the Wampa comes.
And for some reason, Finn is not dead. He just had his spine severed like he's in a Predator movie.
Quick, the Wampa's coming.
Yeah.
Quick. He's going to hang you in his cave and eat you for lunch. Oh, I saw this coming. I was like, oh, I know what's happening here.
Oh, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
With absolutely no training, Mary Sue can...
She's never even met a Jedi Knight. Forget even the training part. She's never sat down and talked to a Jedi Knight. Ever.
And she knows exactly, and she is going to just hand this kid his ass.
Yep. Yep. Isn't this one of the Snow White spin-offs?
Oh, God.
This is so bad. My brother liked this movie, and he tell me how great it is, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, this is
Were your eyes open when you
he's
watched
just...
it?
And again, this kid has training of some kind.
My brother just kept singing the praises of J.J. Abrams, and it's great because J.J. And I'm like, J.J., it's the hunk of shit.
Hey, man,
JJ.
I remember the days when we were singing the praises of George Lucas because George Lucas, and then we got Willow and Howard the Duck.
Exactly.
And...
Willow I didn't mind too much.
Yeah, it's people who like Willow like Willow.
It was entertaining.
Yeah. I mean, I was never a big fan of it, but look, it's a trench just like in the first one.
Ish.
Oh, bloody hell!
You take the cue. Now, notice all the tension in the scene. We're really worried that they might not blow this thing up in time.
Yeah.
These pilots are getting picked off left and right.
Yeah, pilot red shirt number 1. Yeah, that's why they're all wearing red.
And how come they don't show like their R2 droids in the back, like helping them out?
I don't know.
Where's the Grass Valley switcher that controls the big gun?
We've analyzed their attacks, sir, and there is a problem. Shall we have your shuttle standing by? Evacuate in our moment of triumph?
Yeah, I
think you overestimate
overestimate
I
their
miss
chances.
guys like him there. What's his face there? That guy.
Peter Cushing?
Thank you, Peter Cushing. I was drawing a blank.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it.
Well, he also had a real presence, too.
Of course.
He was
But
a
that's
British
it.
gentleman.
I have to point out that evil has just been punished.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, the fight lasts. Yeah, the entire.
That's
the entire trench dogfight.
Were you on pins and needles for that?
Yeah,
I was.
It lasted
Woo!
all of like maybe 3 minutes, being generous.
If that.
Yep. And again, she's
really
holding.
awesome.
She is really holding her own with this guy. Oh, she has the high ground. Therefore, the fight's over.
Oh, look at that!
No.
She even she's been running through the forest. She learned Jedi skills.
Yeah, it's like
That's
she
what
can
it
hold.
was. She was running through the woods earlier. That was her training.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Because that's all Luke did.
Exactly. He ran through the woods.
Yeah, it's like, please, I defy anybody to say that this is not a Mary Sue character.
This is the worst.
This is terrible. Oh, his entire
character-
world is crumbling down
Her
because
name should be Plot Convenience.
Oh God.
Oh, I love this. Nothing like the big cliched, you're on one side, I'm on the other. Thing.
Or hey, I can push you. I'm going to push you over the cliff into the darkness.
No, but first he has to tell her his evil plan.
Yeah, no, I can train you.
Together we could be brother and sister. Spoiler. I mean,
yeah,
we could be boyfriend and girlfriend.
And
or
here
something.
she calms down and is able to kick his ass and just.
Yeah, how does she know to do this?
Yeah, exactly. This is just.
I mean, after seeing this, I'm all for bringing Lucas back. He should have never sold this. He fucked up royally. Because Disney's going to really make a mess.
Yeah, well, we are going to get beat over the head with Star Wars. Every other year we have a new episode.
We're going to get
then we have
2 or 3
one-offs.
spin-offs a year.
We have there's a new cartoon.
Yep.
They
Boy, she really hands him his ass, huh?
Yeah.
Look at her stalking him.
But remember,
who's the evil one
anger
here?
leads to hate.
Yeah.
Hate leads to suffering.
Who's the
suffering
evil?
leads to the dark side.
I feel bad for him now.
Yeah.
I'm like-
Look at this. Yeah, this shot right here where she's just stalking him.
I know.
Yeah, she's just circling around like a vicious animal. And she's just kicking his ass royally. And
come?
remember, Mary Sue has no training.
I got to ask you something else. How come, much like when Captain Picard was down on the planet with the crazy guy in Generations, that nobody came to find him?
Oh, there's your scar.
How come nobody's looking for their leader? They're like, where'd he go?
Look at her. She's all satisfied with herself.
He should have chopped off her hand. I mean, if she's a Skywalker, which we know she is,
Yeah.
he should have just chopped. I hate this. This is so cheesy.
Oh, now there's a huge chasm between them because they're going to be villains.
See, now yes,
There is one thing that this movie did right over the prequels. They didn't kill off the villain.
Yes.
You know, they didn't kill off the villain.
That showed that there is a huge gap between what they stand for.
Oh, JJ is so symbolic.
Yes. It's art. It's poetry.
It all rhymes. It all rhymes.
Meanwhile, these Empire guys are like, something's not right. The whole planet's falling apart. Should we get out of here?
What
First, he has
should
to
we
go-
do?
I got to go tell Giant Gollum that this is happening because Giant Gollum obviously doesn't know. Come on, please. The whole planet's blown up. It's the one. It's the woman. We must find her.
It's always women, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. This guy here had his back.
How come
just
she doesn't have hypothermia yet? She's got exposed skin on like planet Hoth.
You know, it's okay. So the Millennium Falcon can find her.
Oh, this is so bad. Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Oh, E.T.'s going home.
Chewbacca, you remembered me. Dun, 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 dun. And we saved our new Han Solo character, ish.
No.
Well, kind of look at the way he's dressed. Look at the way he's dressed. Chewie puts, like it's almost like
it's poetry.
Is that who they're going to try to make him into?
I hope not.
All right, evil is punished. Yeah, let's all go home and have a keg.
And they reused the Romulus effect.
Yeah, totally. I saw that. I said, "Holy crap! It's the Star Trek movie."
Yeah, they just added more fire, but that is Vulcan right there.
Yep.
Man.
Holy crap. Mm-hmm. Yay.
And now it's his son.
How come they all don't get medals after they blew this thing up?
Yeah.
Let's go home. Yeah.
So now it turns into a star. It's like the ending of 2010.
Or Star Trek 2.
Yeah.
It's the Genesis planet.
That's what's going to happen to Han.
If they pay Harrison Ford enough money, they're going to bring him back.
The Genesis wave will bring him back. Space, the final frontier.
But
kid.
Chewie doesn't seem too broken up about Han being gone, by the way. He's back to normal.
This is just stupid. And I don't care that JJ is explaining this, but right here they've never seen each other and they have this loving embrace
because it's the
and
twin
Chewie
daughter that was separated at birth to protect her from the evil of the horrible brother.
I don't know.
Or the giant Gollum. Someone who wants her for evil. Jackie's actually stirring over there. She's going to say something.
Where's Luke?
Oh, hang on. Hang on.
We ain't finished yet.
Oh, no.
How long is this movie?
It's
Very.
like 3 more minutes. It's almost over.
No, we're not kidding. We're not kidding.
Are you kidding me?
No, she when you said that there's
Well, there's
how much time's left, her face just did this.
maybe 5.
Say what?
What do you
No,
think?
I
5 more
mean-
minutes?
Oh, look, R2 comes back from the dead, very conveniently without any prodding. Like,
And that's his new girlfriend, Beach Ball. Is that the BB stands for, Beach Ball?
I wouldn't be surprised. I would
It
not
looks
be
like
surprised.
a beach ball.
Yes,
Take
it
the
does.
head off.
Yes. Oh, and now we're the Three Stooges.
Wah, 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 wah. And C-3PO serves such an important role in this movie, standing around saying, 2 more minutes. Oh, my son killed my...
But what I don't
Ex-lover.
understand is that when Leia approaches everybody, why didn't Chewie go up to her?
Yeah.
Walk by her because
Yeah.
that's what his role in this movie is, to walk around in the background.
Like, wouldn't you think that your man's best friend would be the one to greet you and comfort you and break the news to you?
Abrams is backpedaling, saying that, oh yeah, well, but he had some dumb reason at the time.
But here we go. This is the most important part of the movie. The missing jigsaw puzzle piece. We found it under the couch. And now we can
now
go
we
find
have-
Luke.
But remember, this doesn't correspond to any known star chart, except it's like a quarter of the galaxy.
It looks like the whole galaxy.
Yeah, well, yeah, they had the whole galaxy, but the missing piece was like a quarter of it.
I love. So who documented the path? He's got the little footsteps where he went. You know,
I
like
don't
where
know.
the fuck? Who documented that?
I don't know.
If he wants to be hidden, he didn't do it. I love you, Finn, even though I still don't know anything about you or what you stand for or
Yep.
where you came from, but
Whatever.
I think I love you. But I must go now.
Even in death, he's sweaty.
But he's not dead.
I wish he was.
So
So she had time to change.
and Ray rated the J.C. Penney spring catalog.
Yeah, it's
LL
a good thing
Bean.
that she packed her formal desert attire.
Actually, you know what she packed? Her Game of Thrones costume.
There you go.
Because-
yeah, look, even the armbands, it's her formal desert attire. Look
Yes.
at this. You know, oh my god.
Well, they're going to Ireland now.
So I guess this
Remember
means
the scene
that
at the end of
Ray,
Empire Strikes Back when Lando and Chewie took off in the Millennium Falcon to go find Luke or go find Han?
Everybody wait. Oh, our 3PO got his gold arm back for no damn reason whatsoever.
where'd that come
So I
from?
guess what does this mean that Ray owns the Millennium Falcon now?
Sure. Yeah.
Again, I say this is a Mary Sue character. Now look how long it takes them to get there. Luke is really hidden. Luke
well,
is
they
really
have the jigsaw puzzle piece now.
boom. There you go. It took them 30 seconds to
This
get
is planet.
to
It's
look.
either Planet Ireland or Planet Scotland. I haven't figured it out yet.
I want to remind you that Mark Hamill nearly died, like for real died, not just
Climbing this mountain, right?
He was standing on the edge of the mountain and he nearly took a step back. And if it wasn't for a production assistant that was close to him,
Grabbed
within
him,
arm's
right?
reach, grabbed him, he would have fell off those cliffs and he would have been dead.
Yep. These clips
For
here.
all of what you're about to see. We'd like to come with you, but
So they
we don't.
made Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill endure all this training to lose weight
Yes,
for a bunch of close-ups.
yes.
for these demanding roles that we were about
Yes.
to
Yes.
say.
Oh,
and
wait do you
have
it's almost
is-
over, but yeah, they made
This is awesome.
and they made Hamill grow a beard, which he was adamant against for what
Instead
you're
of
about to
just
say.
Applying
Why can't they
one.
just apply one on?
Yeah,
Because he's
for what
playing
you're
the
about to
trickster
say.
on The Flash.
Yeah,
He's great on The Flash. I love Mark Hamill.
Who
So-
doesn't? He's great.
So this is taken right out of Game of Thrones, and I've never seen Game of Thrones, but the color palette, the attire, and when you see it in a
well,
second,
I think that's shot in Ireland too,
are those capri pants she's wearing?
probably.
It's the same one she's had on like the whole movie. She must have significant crotch rot going on.
I'm sure she showered and then put her dirty clothes right back on. All right, here we go. Here we go. Again, in the daylight, just like
Red Letter Media is right. It looks like he's just taking a piss off the side of the
It
mountain.
does. It does.
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
I haven't been called Obi-Wan Skywalker in a long time.
I wasn't masturbating. Who's there?
This is horrid, man. This is just. See, he needs the beard so he looks like Obi-Wan because it's poetry.
Because it all rhymes. All right, I like the touch of the hand. Fine, but look, he has obviously aged. He doesn't look terrible
No, he doesn't.
like Carrie Fisher or even Harrison Ford. And again, I want to point
Here.
out they always hand the lightsaber business end first.
Yeah, but at least he knows how to use it. Oh, I see.
Okay.
You brought my father.
I want to see Jackie's face in the next like 15 seconds.
He should turn it on a decapitator. How long is she going to hold that out? That was painfully long.
The music has to build and swell and be dramatic. But again, we're not listening to the music. We're listening to this thing.
There's the Game of Thrones shot. That is.
Yeah,
fuck-
ta, 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 ta. Oh my God, Jackie's eyes nearly fell out of her head when.
made it, Jackie. You did it.
But yeah, it just
I mean, you
look,
tuned
there's
out for a
Luke.
while.
There's Luke. And her eyes practically fell out of her head.
They made him go
Yes.
through rigorous training and dieting for that.
Yes.
Yep.
To wear a bathrobe that basically could cover him up. Yeah.
Yeah.
He could have been 250 pounds, and they could have hit it under a cape.
Yes.
Yeah.
All you see is his head.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's wearing a beard that would hide any neck fat.
Double chins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
You know,
What'd you think of the score? Did you notice the music jumping out at you at any point?
Oh my god.
She's feeling that's great.
so okay, now I like we said at the beginning, this is the third time I've seen it. This is Keith's second. This
Yep.
is your first time. This is yours. This time is yours. What sort of first impressions do you have?
Why did they bother?
Mark
You mean
Hamill
making
got
this-
second billing, by the way.
For making this movie? Why did they bother? That's a
I-
great question.
I don't understand the hype. I don't it had CGI fighting lightsabery blaster bullshit, but you could watch any number of movies nowadays and get awesome fights. Anthony Daniels got a paycheck. Good for you. I don't understand the point of this movie, and it's funny. You look at the online ratings, and it's through the roof. You look at you look at the viewer ratings, and they're all low scores. Nobody likes this movie, and yet many people do.
Almost everybody we know personally thinks this is the greatest thing ever.
This is a terrible movie. I mean, I checked out. I time checked it. 18 minutes.
Yeah.
I would have shut this off at 18 minutes.
I made it to 38 the first time.
I will say I did enjoy the meeting of Han Solo and Leia. Nostalgic reasons only.
Well, right.
Chewie was way too skinny.
Chewie didn't
Well,
do
he
anything.
aged too. I mean, not everybody plumps up as they get older.
But
He's been sick.
He looks like they put those at the Comic-Cons, Keith. We've seen them, like the zip up onesie of the
Yeah,
Chewbacca. It's like
yeah.
a bathrobe. It looked like they just took one of those and put him on.
Well, Peter Mayhew was not well, right?
Bill Hader was the voice of BB-8.
Right, he wasn't well.
No,
And
Peter
another
Mayhew
guy
can
did.
barely stand.
Yeah, and another guy did all this.
Yeah,
walking
Peter Mayhew.
shots.
I'm sure he was in selected close-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Peter Mayhew did not officially play him. Well, I mean, officially, yes, he did, but
Yeah.
in reality, he only played him briefly, and he was
When he's
probably
sitting in chairs, yeah.
or was in a close-up. I'm sure.
When he got his arm shot and he was struggling in the
So
bed.
did the PA that saved Mark Hamill get special billing? Or is he just lumped in with
Yes,
the rest of the
this
slobs?
franchise is existing thanks to
Joe Smith.
Tom.
Yeah. Yep. So, what are you going to say to people who tell you this is awesome going forward now that you've seen it?
Oh, Bill Corso. Good for you.
That's what you're going to tell them?
No, it's just seeing who worked on this, who got paid. I don't know. You know what? It doesn't strike me as odd that people would say this is a great movie because, my brother thinks that Will Ferrell is the greatest comedic genius of our time. We live in an era of no taste.
Yeah.
Unless you have explosions, boobs, excessive gore, which I do like. But
Well, yeah, we all have our guilty pleasures, but
but
overall, we're Kardashianed out. We're look at this broke Furious 7's record for biggest movie of the year.
Yeah.
So that tells you right there.
Well,
Yeah,
that
it
tells you
was.
right
Yeah,
there.
it made $1 billion in something like 2 weeks.
Furious 7 only was a success because Paul Walker died, and we all know it. The
Yes
same
and no,
reason
but that
why
whole
The Dark
franchise
Knight was a huge success because Heath Ledger OD'd.
Yeah.
The Dark
Because
Knight
of
is
an
also
Olsen
a
twin.
haphazard mess.
Yeah.
I might point out that movie sucks.
Luke
I hated The Dark
McDonald had a farm.
I like the first one, and the third one's okay. I hated that second one. It was a hack. The script was a mess. That Dark Knight.
But that's another commentary.
Oh God, I got plenty to say about that movie. Holy
But
crap!
yeah, this is. I gotta say, I mean, now you two didn't see it in the theater. I did. It was definitely. I'm not gonna lie, it was definitely impressive in the theaters because, well, it was big and it was, it was loud. But having seen this on my computer and on your, even your TV is a huge screen, it completely loses something.
That's because it's shot like a TV show.
Yeah, it is shot like a TV show, and I don't think that this movie is going to hold up very well. I really don't. I think as the years go by, the people are going to not have as fond memories of this one.
I agree. Are the credits over yet? This is long.
Oh, I'm glad all these people got paid.
Well, yeah. Doesn't mean they didn't work hard, but it was really, really bad.
Wow.
Really bad.
Yeah, this was not.
And we all like bad movies for whatever reason.
Yeah.
It's just when they come with this much hype,
Yeah, exactly.
and then you hear like how amazing it is, and then you sit down and watch it, and you're like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, exactly. Like I said earlier, I love Godzilla movies. I absolutely love them, and I can check my brain out with any with the best of them. And I know that they're stupid, but I can defend them. Like, look, I had fun, but yeah, this thing was just hype so crazy, and it was. If you dared say anything bad about it on the internet, everybody came out of the woodwork.
I can't stop thinking about the beating Max Landis takes.
Yeah.
This.
He's 100% right. There's no motive. There's no characters in this movie.
I think he was one of the first public figures to come forward and say this movie is terrible.
I just can't believe that the guy playing Finn, they chose him.
Yeah.
He's such a cardboard cutout.
He's awful.
Well, they all are. I mean, there's there's no real characters.
He
in
outshines the rest.
As far as badness.
Oh, he's terrible.
Yeah, he's bad.
this.
Yep.
Well, that was
that was our
the
commentary.
first of the Star Wars beatings we're going to be getting for the next several years.
Yeah.
Oh,
Later on
God.
this year comes Rogue One by.
Is that an Edgar Allan Poe movie?
No, that is the How They Stole the Death Star plans. It's a heist movie.
Oh God.
And then the year after that is episode 8. And then there's the Han Solo prequel, and then there's episode 9, and I think whatever comes in after that. They might even be doing something stupid like a Boba Fett story. So we're gonna get beat over the head for the next 12 years with these movies. And of course then there's another cartoon happening. There were plans by Lucas to do a TV show, a live action TV show, which apparently is still going to happen. So we're just bite the pillow. They are going in dry. You are going to get, fucked with Star Wars everything until the end of time.
Great. I'm so
Good night, everybody.
so excited. I guess that'll wrap up our first commentary because these credits just won't end. So
Yeah, just like the movie, they just don't end.
they just won't go away. So cool. All right. I guess this will be our first attempt at putting some content on YouTube.
Thank
or as
you
my
very
daughter
much.
calls it, my tube.
Yes, it's her tube.
It's her tube.
Yes. Well, thank you very much for listening. I'm Peter Bradley.
I hope people will listen to this.
I don't.
You're Keith Larsen.
I am. And that's Jack Zbuska. And she's just still incredulously stunned from what she just saw.
Yeah, this is. Thank you very much for listening.
I must remind everyone before we close, this is the top grossing movie of all time.
I'm out.